Shit. What's up, world? Shit. Excuse my French, man. When I be saying shit, I be, talking about eating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. You like eating and then all that shit go into one. As soon as you eat, you gotta shit. You know what I'm saying? Do you notice how when you eat, you gotta digest the food, and then the food gotta separate itself because it's a lot of, crap and trash and dirt. And I'm not talking about nobody, but it's a lot of trash and dirt. See, eyes see. It's not high see, it's eyes see. You know what I'm saying? And if you, get eyes see products, you know what I'm saying? Eyes see, EYES. Then, you'll see what I'm talking about. See where we at right now. God making promises. He gave me my house, some years back. This a girlfriend of his, but I didn't tell him he gave it to me. I'm sorry. And it was a time, Adam, when you heard Diane say, I'm going to, worship you forever. She said that to you, Adam, but you heard her saying it on the phone to a girlfriend of hers. But she was saying it to you when you was talking, you know what I'm saying? And she was just talking, and you felt like it was about another man, but it was you, Adam, she was talking about. And you came in after you had, did your recording, and you came to the door, you heard her talking about worshiping another man. Oh, it just tore you up, Adam. Oh man. Then you seen a man. Oh man. Then the man followed. Oh man. Then shit. I don't want to go back there. I went back there one time, and it was a friend of mine. I'm not gonna put his name on there because he could be in all this whole thing. Shit. So I ain't gonna put no names on it. Then I make it where he the only one working. If I leave him and he was messing over me, I saved him one time, pulled him out the goddamn hole, told everybody go home. Shit. We almost lost that nigga then. You know what I'm saying? And that probably was her, not, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about her and him and you and all y'all friends, family members. That's why when Adam came to Freeport, telling Pac-Man them about the Durgans in Bay City, you have to move forward. You got to move on. You can't stay in the same hometown. That's what's wrong with a lot of people. They stay in their hometowns too long. That's why I used to wonder. I used to see the stuff on TV about LA. Then I look over there at LA and they got all kinds of corruption. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about race war, you know what I'm saying? Then when somebody get killed, then somebody found guilty or not guilty, they, trashing. It was the whole world killing them. You know what I'm saying? It was the whole world. If I died today, it'd be the whole world killed God, man, for nothing, because they didn't know him. See, you eat first, then it go there, you digest, then you shit. So when I tell you something today, you probably ain't gonna hear it till after you done shit it out. And it's in the toilet and it's in the ground and I'm in the dirt. Me and my words in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? And who you think worked down there to, make holes and stuff for the shit to fall in? Don't be shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this Uncle Pick, we ain't even on no level of nobody in the world now. This Uncle Peck and Adam. Because there ain't nobody in the world. Everybody in the world listening right now, Adam. But this the top of the top of the top. You know what I'm saying? I could only talk to you. Because one day you might be sitting up here with Jig or Rowan or Jazira right now. Casey told, oh, don't cry, daddy, don't cry. I ain't gonna cry, I ain't gonna cry, I ain't gonna cry. Girl, you better leave daddy alone. Shoot, I see you now. I seen a picture of you. I seen you sitting on the floor. I seen me, daddy. I seen me. And just like I showed myself a picture of myself sitting in a tractor. Oh man, shit. That was me looking at you out of my dad on camera. That's why Ali came in when you brought a camera to town, shit, and you became a photographer. You was starting to take pictures. Everybody got scared because they knew you went to Germany and you saved the world. You know what I'm saying? Just like this. Now, if you wake up where you wake up, you know, one day you know you safe and you can come home anytime because these people know you now. You're going to be 21 and they going to be so happy when that plane land. Ain't no plane crash. Then I just told you that story. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, 911 ain't never happened. But it happened. But it didn't happen. You seen it, but everybody that was on that plane in here, seen yourself jumping out that thing, that girl that I seen, you know what I'm saying? And I was standing up there and I seen you, I told you to jump. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, the girl just turned around and walked back in the house. You know what I'm saying? Her and her baby and burned up, and I couldn't understand why. Because you wasn't there, Adam. You heard about it. See, that's what words do. That's what words do. You know what I'm saying? You heard about it that way in your mind. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that's going on is going on, but you make them go on with your mind. If you jealous of something gonna happen in that area that you jealous of. That's why I say no marrying in heaven, because that causes when somebody belongs to somebody and they out there cheating on them and shit, and that man find out somebody get killed, then we got problems. That's why I don't keep guns. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't keep guns. Put my hand, I almost shot myself with an unloaded gun. It was unloaded and God made sure it was a part of the movie, this needle. But shit, it was real. Because I almost passed out on that one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what I know. You know what I'm saying? It's Troy I am. Everybody know me because I killed myself to see where he went, because everybody was in there. You know what I'm saying? So no more suicides and stuff like that. If you do, you coming in here. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about putting me in jail talking about suicide watch. But when somebody come and they changing words in the Bible and stuff like that, we got to check them. This God and Adam, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no devil going to help us on that. You know what I'm saying? But then the devil, soul and spirit. Now that's a whole goddamn different. I don't give soul and spirits away. You can't work for them. You can't earn them. So goddamn, if somebody tell you something about giving them money for it, then you know it's a problem. So I never do that. So when I die, man, just put me in a 21 position that I'm up here in, and I'll work my ass off. I'm a badass welder, you know. I'm a good teacher. I'm a good instructor. Mr. Usher wanted me to teach the class. He wanted me to go to Texas A&M, but goddamn, I became God. Now, what's up, Mr. Usher? Shit, you the goddamn whole thing. You the cook, because Uncle Pet cook. That's where you get your shit on a shingle, spelled right on earth, but made right in heaven. Goddamn, ain't nobody got that goddamn recipe. That's Peck recipe, goddamn. Peck's shit on a shingle. Goddamn, you come get it from Peck. Goddamn, he got it in goddamn that shepherd pie motherfucker. Shit. I want a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Needle. Goddamn, and I know you know how to make it. Goddamn, and and Jeremy, Kalina, shit. Hey, y'all rich. Don't be trying to make me work. You know what I'm saying? This Adam, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm 54. Shit, God took that wailing with me because they was wailing with your eyes and shit, everybody. You know what I'm saying? While they listening to you and listening to God conversation. John them wanted you at work because they wanted to see some good shit going on outside your life. They wasn't ready for this shit to end. They ain't never been up here though. These are trillions of years back. Man, you can goddamn China all that there. They can't keep no more secrets, goddamn, because when you go to them and they don't talk no god, I don't understand shit. You're a motherfucking lie, bitch. Just like that motherfucker at the store down there. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know this motherfucking English right here, and you not a country motherfucker like this, you know what I'm saying? This somebody ain't gonna say my name. West Coast, East Coast, Third Coast, whatever the fuck you want to call it, all around the globe of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna get in the air and fly, you trust God. Adam LaTroy Jackson. Spell it any kind of goddamn way you want to. Shit. And you spell God damned, you could back off and spell it easy and say damn by God. You know what I'm saying? Or you can spell it out and say that's a badass Adam LaTroy Jackson and that all that motherfucking God, Adam, big, beautiful. You can make all that shit sound good. So I can take motherfucker and goddamn say that's the greatest. And I can take motherfucker and put him on the goddamn bench. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm the coach. Deion Sanders, man, I sure want to meet you one day, nigga. I know your town gotta be a good ass town for you going and leaving it and then going to play ball. Now, did you go back to it and fix it up? I'm just asking because we got to go back in them towns that we come from because now I'm trying to go to Bay City because I ain't did shit for it. I came out of here, tried to take care of my family. They mad at me because I ain't do everything I was supposed to do for them during their time growing up. And then Bay City mad because they neighborhoods and shit dried up. And Hartley moved away too. They mad at him too, kind of, because, you know, they don't see him every day. Everybody want to see God every day, the star every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Jeremy problem is. He don't want you and Nisha to go to Kansas, goddamn, any goddamn well. You know, because I seen it in Jeremy's face when I said I was moving, man. Jeremy was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And daddy, man, shit. But I know you're going to have a good time wherever you and Nisha go, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going too, daddy, too. I'm going to come. I ain't going down this end, daddy. I ain't nobody going nowhere. This Uncle Peck. You looking Jeremy how you looking Uncle Peck how. You know what I'm saying? And it tripped me out how I look just like Edmund and just like Uncle Peck. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Edmund tried to tell me something one time, but then shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything was going on. Shit, Fritz. How you doing, Mr. Fritz? This Adam and Uncle Peck. Shit, all right. Remember you was giving me that 50 cent and shit. 2 quarters and shit. Boy, you look just like John Slug. But I learned how to say your yes, sir, and no, sir to you. You know what I'm saying? By Uncle Peck. And then when I got on my job, that's the way I did John Slupkin. And he kept playing his role to the end. Because I kept saying, yes, sir, and master wouldn't give me shit. You know, I told him I was guarding everything. Motherfucker wouldn't give a damn. He told me, shit, I see you in the rapture. You a goddamn liar. Yeah, you see my ass, but shit, if you was a low-down motherfucker in your heart for real, John, and you was prejudiced, shit, you won't see Adam no more. But you'll live a long motherfucking time. They got some nursing homes for motherfuckers like you so they can learn. So when your ass go to sleep, because you've been too far up, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people get strokes because when they get the answer, it is too late. You know what I'm saying? Shit, boy, hey, man, hey, TD Jakes, man, money funny and money phony. Right is wrong when written wrong. Right is right when written right, with everybody in heaven and God in it. And Troy is his name. A good one, though. A bad one is good, too, if he helped you out. But if he didn't help you and he tried to kill, steal, and destroy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then what I want you to do, young fetus, you know what I'm saying? Because we coming in the world now. We got a daughter coming in. And I'm giving her all this goddamn power. And then she got some more brothers and sisters coming too, because I got to see them too. But Rowan got all the motherfucking power that she got. But she and Rowan together, you know what I'm saying, really might have been husband and wife. Because they've been reading books and stuff all the time. They've been giving us air while we going up and up and up and turning around, and y'all still lying, and writing shit wrong. Then when a motherfucker say something about the Bible, you don't want to say nothing because this shit got to go all over the world. So you know this shit got to be free. But everybody got a life, and everybody got to watch everybody, and everybody got to work somewhere, and everybody got to go to the stove. So, you know, come on out your houses. You know, don't make it everybody hungry where everybody coming in the street at the same goddamn time. Then y'all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But at different times, go to the bank, you know what I'm saying? Make phone calls, give people emails, tell them, hey, this God. You know what I'm saying? Tell them this God, in God's name, Adam LaTroy Jackson. And then you tell them your name and what you want to tell them for your community. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to keep y'all secrets. But Masons ain't got no secret no more. Goddamn, I look dead in the head of a motherfucking skull. Goddamn, me and my boy, I ain't gonna say his name, because me and him one, too. So goddamn, looked at that goddamn head, goddamn, and I knew somebody cut somebody head off. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, then I felt that shit. Then I said, that's that man. Then that's it. Boom. Shh. Shh. That's the only cross in the road, man. And then y'all can drive. Shit, man, the world, all y'all, if you was a mean person that had to kill somebody or steal from somebody or something for something, you know what I'm saying? You didn't love your enemies. You lost your life. You know what I'm saying? Then you kept doing that shit through your kids. But your kids kept working for y'all. And then every now and then you'll show something, you know, like Children of the Corn. You know what I'm saying? That was a movie for grown-ups, not kids. But they showed it to kids. Adam seen it. Just like in the room right there, I seen, you know, my kids watching cartoons, then a box. I want y'all to find that clip when that boy was sitting up there on that playing a video game, and then he said somebody need to kill him, you know what I'm saying, to them kids. So, you know, we can't have that in the airwave. You know, we ain't got but one God. And if he gone, we gone. It's Jeremy. I seen him turn into something. I seen my sister turn into something. I know I can turn into something. Now we through fighting. White flag was put in the goddamn ground by me on the moon, which was an old earth. And God showed me and told me how it became that. Now, shit, I ain't trying to start no shit with nobody. And I really don't want to hear nothing past the time that I am right now. Shit, I really don't want to see nobody talking live to me. But I want to see some good shit. Yeah. Let me see what you talking about. Cause we here, homeboy. I'm gonna tell you, me and this dude talk pretty good. We probably can talk to each other. See, we ain't talking about the Bible all the time. We talking about the Bible, but we ain't talking about it the way y'all talk about it. Over and over. Church is the same old thing, over and over and over. You hear what you hear from me, you hear from TJ. What you hear from TJ, you hear from them. Everybody telling you the same old thing. Shit. And then you're in the house to hear the same old thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why we need to go places. Man, Adam can be shit in one car and one man driving to Dallas right now. You know what I'm saying? And nobody,
Shalom.
should be fucking with.
Shalom. Shalom. Zion.
All right now.
Hallelujah. 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 Shalom. And welcome once again. This is Memorial Yahoo of the Ark. And as usual, it is my privilege and my honor to spend some time with Zion.
You see me bow down to him, y'all. If that's y'all God, talk to me right.
The Most High laid on my heart as best I can to gather the people together, each day for a little while so we can praise together, we can study together, worship together, and hopefully during our time, together, we'll be encouraged because, every day as we get closer and closer to the return of our Abba Yah, we have an adversary who is about stepping up his attack also. So we who know Yah, we should speak often one to another to keep one another encouraged. So once again, shalom, shalom, shalom. And several people have contacted me via email or text messages or whatever, and I'm trying to work my way through these emails. Some of you have received answers back already. Others of you, just hold on. We've got a lot of stuff going on out here. I don't know if you've been following, but goats is having babies and little chicks is hatching. And we got yard and weeds to chop down, tractor work to do. Got a haul track. I mean, there's a lot going on right now, and we're trying to do all this together here at the Ark. So we're working our way through trying to get back with everybody with your letters and your emails and all that kind of stuff. And also continue to pray for Hulda, as we know that she's, working on her master's degree, as well as got to homeschool the children, all that kind of stuff. So it's just a lot going on right now. But in the midst of it all, everything is positive, Zion. Yeah. For we are yet healthy, and Abba Yah has blessed us. Living out here in the country, we're trying to raise our own food, trying to drink clean water, and all that. Get good exercise to stay strong against these viruses. Hallelujah. Mm-hmm. And so, just wanted to say, Toda Rabbah. Also, and for sure, I'm going to be doing something with my nephew from Dawson. He's been contacting me, and I think I said this on the previous video, that we're going to work together. And now that I'm doing something for
Dr. Dawson, my man, Dr. Dawson, what's up? I'm right here. Where was I at when you and Richard needed me? Sitting right where you was. We ran from them two, that undercover police, and goddamn ran and goddamn hid and divided the spoil. We gave the white dude something, didn't we? Running around the town, stealing. You know what I'm saying? And then, some people tried to do like I did in college, you know what I'm saying, trying to do what God did to see if they can get away with it, and had to learn a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Some people go to prison for some of the stuff that I did. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just right. You know what I'm saying? I end up in prison. You know what I'm saying? This, all the evil that ever stung your eyes like shampoo. I'm a man, you know what I'm saying? I didn't put it in there to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But to get it was with me working in the laboratory and everybody in the whole wide world doing their stuff. They making stuff and they got crafts they doing and they think their ideas are the best and all that. All I wanted was a book. So I said, I'm going to go down there and give them a book. And that's where we at now, this garden. I'm the first one the first Adam, you don't know my color. I'm all colors together. That's why you see a rainbow. They work together. You don't see the rainbow. Oh, what if I mixed it up and put the colors? I did that one time. I showed you black and white. Then I mixed them up. Shh. Everybody go to sleep. Me and Gwen, or me and her on the phone, and everybody listening to us. What we talk about, and all that. And people go back to them sessions and they see what was said then to make so and so do this and why this happened. And we got so many, the roots come off a tree. You know what I'm saying? They go scattered everywhere. You go places, you see your friends. I was way in Germany, homeboy. Way in Germany. And then we was way in Germany. And god damn, you know what I seen, man? I seen we had a fight. They caught us. We ain't make it. And we went back and tried to fight them. And we drowned. You know what I'm saying? With they soldiers. Because we was saying, fuck this, we ain't leaving that motherfucking place. They gonna give us something. They gonna give us something to eat. Y'all was complaining. The slaves were complaining. They wasn't killing and stealing and doing nothing to y'all. No, they wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But y'all had an uproar to see who was gonna have to work because y'all had made it to a so-called area that y'all was, building and thinking together and all that. You had multiplied and, so y'all got into the argument in Egypt. Y'all's government. But everything was cool with us when y'all, got drowned. But the fight was all y'all good ones in bad ones. Because some of the men didn't want to leave because they was messing with the boss's wife. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to stay and fight against the soldiers. And then some of the women stayed, wanted to go back with them because they was their husbands and stuff. And, man, it's a whole lot of stuff. Y'all watch y'all mamas and daddies on TV. I just didn't let y'all see the black ones that live forever, that thought about what could happen if you make a white man, a white color, you know what I'm saying, and make it the best, you know what I'm saying, and then make a black color and make it dark and make it nothing. What can you make with nothing? That's what I said. This Adam LaTroy Jackson, the whole name, right here when I did it. But I scratched it off, erased it, went outside. I ain't died nothing. I just walked off through there and just was there. And that's how I saw the girl turn around and walk back in the apartment. Because when I came, like the motorcycle came to try to save, the girl, because the house was burning. And then everybody rushed from Bay City to come back to see. But we was all out there, but then we couldn't get them because they couldn't see us. You know what I'm saying? We was like, you know what I'm saying? Like a flood. You know what I'm saying? All you do when y'all run off, you can't fight no flood. So when the people tell you to get out, you get out like y'all doing now. You know what I'm saying? You got out of harm's way, the air, y'all say. Okay, but people die every day. It's 8 billion people. And the closer you get to the one God, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to come get this anointing. But then you get the anointing just hearing my voice in your head. You know what I'm saying? You do what you like to do best on your own time. Like Nike. She working at home now. When I call her, she ain't gonna answer the phone. Because she listening to me now, learning and listening to her dad. I can't miss this daddy. I'm in Nike. You know what I'm saying? I can't let nothing evil, no way, grandfather, grandmother of you, it will not turn my kingdom into the kingdom of hell. I never had hell. God is hell. You find yourself there, then goddamn, if you can't cry, shit, you can't love. And if you can't cry and love, don't go in them stores and get nothing. And if your house already full of shit that you worked for, stole, or whatever you did for it, you got that now. The stores are being filled up. It's essential people still running these streets, filling these stores up, so y'all won't ever go broke. Jeremy and them out there fine in Palacios. You think Palacios doing what we doing? They went fishing. My son them and my grandson Jesus. Shit, and I got Jazara in the womb halfway, like Nike was kind of halfway. Then she came out 4.5 pounds. But this time, my daughter coming out, boy, in my case, they called me, told me it's a girl. I said, God damn. Boy, I almost cried and laughed at the same goddamn time. Because ain't nobody going to find me no more. My name Jesus still. I'm her daddy now. Shit, her granddaddy though. But I'm her. So you marry her, you marry me. That's any daddy in the world talking that's a good daddy that know God. So come on, homeboy, we listening. We listen. Talk to us, homeboy. I'm gonna walk outside and talk to them, but you talk to us in here too, homeboy. We need to hear what you saying with dad outside.
For the people who are just waking up to truth, he called me and was talking about actually doing a study on how to study and how to research and how to enjoy the journey. In other words, we're going to take research to another level. We're not going to just do the Google, but we're going to talk about other ways that we can journey in our studies, because sometimes as we're journeying through the Bible and reading and doing research, we actually learn other things as we journey through, like books and read. And
this the baby. I ain't gonna say how old I am or what's my name. I'm from 120 down to about, 0, like 4.5 months. You know what I'm saying? Right now, some of us, a whole group of us, daddy, not just yours, but us coming to be your children. The angels of heaven, in heaven, in heaven, in heaven, earth, no more. No, haven't never heard of hell. We ain't never been down there. If you had it, then it's okay now. In your prisons, gonna be safe. And the people in your prisons, they gonna be safe, and it ain't gonna be no uprising like y'all been having. I seen a lot of that stuff. You can't act no goddamn prison riot. You know what I'm saying? When you see that shit on the news, that's real. You know what I'm saying? And then when you see movies about it, and they get out, the shit be done changed. And then they get the people, in the streets and shit. And then, you got a war on your streets and shit. A whole bunch of people who you didn't get no money to. That's why I say give everybody a card before you let anybody who a non-violent offender now, you know what I'm saying, come out of that prison, you give them a card. You know what I'm saying? And if you got to keep somebody in prison for life, it don't matter if they kill, steal, and destroy, you know what I'm saying, to get their money, worship money to get there. I'm sorry, we ain't doing them bad or nothing. We got to feed them and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they should be sitting in nice areas right now watching a big screen TV. Because if I come to the prison, man, what I need to come to a prison that's going to be rioting and shit, and they all cooped up. I can't come to the prison and they all locked down and all that. I can't come to somewhere and they don't know me and then they come in there. That's why my man said I wasn't ready. And I had a friend. He always talked to me. Then he stopped working one time. He got mad at me. But he knew it wasn't time because he didn't want me to find out then, because if I'd have found out then, I wasn't in the position to find out then. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we got all these years. Just this your boy. Damn, what's your name, man? What's your name? Best friend too, white dude. Worked that solution with me. And then my boy Harold, goddamn Harold, live in the right place I need him to live in. And he know what's up. He know what's up. He all our color. He a white dude, but he all our color, but he live right there in the cemetery, right by the cemetery in Clute. You know what I'm saying? So white dude, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't believe he lived where he lived. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, everybody, know who God is, and you know what I'm saying. And Harold, what's up, Harold, man? Hey, man, I want to come to y'all church again. Man, I came to Harold church. Diane didn't want to go there. She didn't want to go there. And the reason Diane didn't want to go there, because she knew Adam was going to hear something that he wasn't supposed to hear. And then she didn't want to go. And see, when you go from church to church, people get nervous. And Adam was trying to, teach Diane that denomination don't mean shit to God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be nice, and man, we was in love, and I'm trying to take my wife to church, but she go to Church of Christ. She mad at me because her people mad at me because I'm taking her. They were so nice to us, gave us pizza, you know what I'm saying? Gave us this, gave us that, you know what I'm saying? And then, we got into an argument about some stupid shit in church. And she sit one place, I sit the other. And I never heard a word that preacher said that night. Never heard a word. Never heard. He couldn't preach on my situation because I knew he was damn sure in my business. But that's why where we at that. Because everybody feel like everybody in everybody's business now. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, if we got loved ones in prison that stole, and all that, all of us gonna get the same card. And one day in your space, the prisoners will be released in your area. And then they'll be changed. You know what I'm saying? Because they not where they at, where they think they at. No one is. We all scrabble up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see each other. We're going to know each other. We're going to work together. And everybody like Jimmy Gibson, Poem, Peck, all of them going to come back together. It ain't going to split us up. We ain't going to die, Jimmy. It ain't time, nigga. Uncle Peck, I was 24 when Uncle Peck died. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't going nowhere. Jimmy 31, 54. And Jig just 2. So shit, man, I got a long time to make what Uncle Peck was, you know what I'm saying, when I was right here. So Uncle Peck, when you see me and you know me and you know who Uncle Peck is and you know how Peck was, you can tell me something. Like Miss Ray Nell told me a little something about my Uncle Peck, you know what I'm saying, that confirmed some shit Mama Dear said about him being a cheater. Mama didn't never goddamn forgive Uncle Peck for that shit. So I just had to strain all that. That was my problem. That was my only problem. This God, the big God, Mama D and Uncle Peck. I almost had a fight with Jerry and them. I think I did because of Mama D and Uncle Peck and Jerry and BB, my stepdad, and because they didn't want me to know because there was a whole bunch of people in them from a whole bunch of times of a whole bunch of time. Craft furniture, Adam shit, this Mama Dear. They just gave us furniture. That's the only person people gave us shit in Bay City. The Fritz family, Landrum family, you know what I'm saying? All that. We don't want to give y'all the Ricefield Landrum family because when it was given to your family, you sold it. You know what I'm saying? And my grandfather told me, don't sell. So I can't sell. And that's what they want me to do. Because they want Old Ocean and they want, all that land back there. They already made some people move, and sell their house and stuff. But you can't get mad when somebody wants you to move, and they buy you out. But the only thing when they buy you out, they got to buy you out. You know what I'm saying? Buy you out. Like buy you out, like using a card that's got everything that's forever multiplying for my house. This an old lady that y'all took my house in Old Ocean. And I really didn't have nowhere to go. I had to go stay with family and stuff like that. You know, a lot of times, you know, I don't want to take you this way. It was, man, I don't know why I couldn't go certain ways to go home, and in certain ways I could. This Kevin, I don't remember what Kevin message he was trying to give me. Kevin was trying, because Kevin, my cousin, that's my cousin. He was in some shit too, about some shit long time ago, about him and his old lady, first old lady. I remember that shit, Adam, this Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm up here with you, cuz. Been on your side for a long time, cuz. When we was wrestling and shit, you was out there. You was out there, Pet. You was out there. They know Sandman. You know what I'm saying? You was out there. You know what I'm saying? When we're grooming people up here, Pet, because, man, Rock ain't shit to you. Man, you and Rock lock up, it's going to be goddamn. It might be fake Pet, but it ain't goddamn fake Pet. It ain't fake Pet. It ain't shit. Man, when you learn how to goddamn be one nigga, and then you, no, man, no. You know what I'm saying? That's how we play ball, man. My grandson, when he get up, he ain't never made a touch. Well, he made some touchdowns the other day. That's, you know, that's amazing because he 2 and he don't understand the feel and shit. So he ain't got the nose that it ain't like the end zone calling him. Like that's the way I always felt, Deion Sanders. Like the end zone was calling me. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was gonna be there when I got there. I was gonna jump up and I was gonna catch that pass, and then I'm gonna laugh and just say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I had a friend there that year. He was so crazy. They would go to football games and stuff. White boy. They would go to football games and stuff. This boy's so crazy. He would run a touchdown, get to the end zone, fall at the 2 laughing. You know what I'm saying? And didn't get in. Thought he was in. I forgot my boy's name, but he know me very well. You know what I'm saying? JV employee. They took him away from me because they took him out the movie. I don't know what happened. But when people, that's the reason they keep contractors and regular employees separate, Adam. But now everybody general employee. You know what I'm saying? The babies know how to do their mama job. So if you was somebody like Maria Nimmin Lake Jackson, used to work at the pawn shop for money, used to clean houses for money, you know what I'm saying? And if you still like that woman that I saw and real nice, she still work for God and do her job and go work, you know, there. Or go get a job. So everybody need to work, you know what I'm saying? Then when you retire, you retire. You know what I'm saying? And you just use your card to eat, this and that. But I don't get mad when people ain't never had a job and they just coming out of prison. Don't expect them to work. They can live till they change, you know, where they at. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to work for them. You know what I'm saying? And they going to come out clean at them wherever they at, and you'll never have a problem with them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it takes time to do things. You know what I'm saying? Time is a valuable thing when it's spelt right, thought right. You know what I'm saying? You have 2 thought patterns. You got your thought pattern. Dog can kill you from you. They control you. You know what I'm saying? Not me, but they control you. You know what I'm saying? Dow Jones is losing a name, losing people, losing it. They, you know, if you think of what they did to Adam, they was the same people that did that shit to goddamn slaves and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Control, money, power, the hires, the so much the bees. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no mafia, man. Go out there and do your shit. Mafia is Adam shit. And if they kill anybody unjustly to steal something from somebody, all free. But you got a whole bunch of family members know how to teach each family member how to run the plant. Like my son, he right now contractor doing other work. He can be taught to run the plant. where he at. He ain't got to be. He got all the money in the world. His daddy gave him a card. He up there working for you now for money. You bought him a truck. If you bought him a truck, I'm God here. I want to buy my sons every goddamn thing and daughters, granddaughters, and great grandsons forever. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, we all might not sleep, but we going to be changed. Live good. I got about 20 years on me to go. And then me and Jazira going to change in we're going to break off into 3. Father, mama, daughter. We ain't going to make no son. Because I ain't going to let you know his name. Adam, that was too goddamn good of a name, Adam LaTroy Jackson. No, when he get there, he got to tell you my name.
Other materials other than Google. And we'll explain all that, but I just wanted him to know I haven't forgot about our conversation. Just been a lot on your uncle's plate right now, but we're going to get it together. Shalom, shalom. Look at people coming to the room. We got 66 folk in the room already. We haven't even been on 5 minutes. I went and got my
That's him, my grandfather.
I said,
Go big
I don't know if y'all remember this.
Better be shit. He wrote me a letter.
There's a video of us doing the Shema when we were in New York that went viral. I think it's got hundreds of thousands of views. And if y'all hear the bass guitar, that's really pretty much the only instrument that's being played in that song. And believe it or not, it's this little, what's called a uke bass. There's a small little ukulele bass.
Yeah, they put me.
And this bass right here has literally been all over the world and has played the Shema all over the world and for sure all over the United States of America. And many Shabbats until I started playing the regular P bass on a regular basis. This is the bass right here that y'all heard and saw.
It's over now. Shit, they ain't coming to you. We won't be doing all this shit you saw us doing. Acting like we doing it. We acting like we doing it.
This is the bass right here that I just miss playing it. You know, that's a familiar sound, right?
Yeah. See, man, that's the way we do, man. Me and him, man, we miles and miles, years and light years away from each other. Sons and sons and sons and sons and sons. Had problems, didn't know how to handle them. People lied. I ain't gonna say no color because all colors, because God can be red and I'll be scared. So, hey, man.
I thought about that. I said, I miss it.
Yeah. Sean, what's up, baby boy? Shit. Oh, Sean. You know what I'm saying? That's who I called when I was in that water. Oh, shit. Tell me something, Sean. Say, go to the bottom. Crawl like you did then. Mm-hmm.
So, hallelujah. Shema Yisrael.
If I wasn't in the world, Adam would have drowned that day. Because I had to tell him to go to the bottom of the water and swim. And there was always something about the neighborhoods going to the skate ring and shit.
Heart and all our
people
mind,
knew
all our
me
soul, and all of our strength, or all of our resources. So once again, Toda Rabbi, can't wait until we can gather together again. You know, after doing so many gatherings, and I'm doing the regular Shabbat and feast days and all that. That song right there, it means so much to so many people around the world. If you all understand how much that Shema means to the Awakening Remnant Coalition and those of us who are coming to the truth these last days, place a 7 in the room. Place a 7, and we will hallelujah. Look at them 7s. Yes, we played that all over the world. And a lot of times it was played on that little youth bass, which just lets you know we use whatever we have. Hallelujah. Them sevens is in the room. And where are we? Oh, yeah, we can get started for sure. It's almost 89, 88, 87, 88 people in the room. So, hallelujah, hallelujah. Look like.
Let's go to 88, man. Let's go to 88. Let's go to that number, Daddy. Let's go to that number. Let me see. Hey, man. Oh, shit, man. I'm just like this here, man. I ain't trying to kill no mafia members or no drug cartel members or no, gang bangers. If you living, you gonna have what you need when you go to that bank and register. You know what I'm saying? And get your name in the book of life. That's your membership. When you get that membership, then, your area, when you register in your area, they'll know what to show you and what not to show you. You know what I'm saying? When you in different areas, your card gonna be on you. So your card on you, just like that phone on you, ain't it? That card on you. So chip in your car any goddamn way. When you buy a bag of chips and all them groceries and that receipt you got, that's you in that receipt. You just put on numbers then. I can't kill nobody. I'm God. I can teach people like now, but I'm God. I can't kill nobody. It ain't in my soul or my spirit to kill nobody. It's my soul and spirit purifies. Air purifies. And you can write all my names and what I am in it before you come and get on your knees in front of me. And if you could do that, you God. But you under top now. You under top. And I know how I feel to, have a CEO walking around a job. Everybody supposed to be on their P's and Q's and everybody watching. He coming. So won't nobody be sleep and won't nobody. Okay, you ain't supposed to be sleep on the job. You know what I'm saying? If you supposed to be wailing, you supposed to be wailing. But everybody don't wail at the same time, do you? So what do you do if you ain't got nothing to do? You sleep, right? If it ain't your turn to wail, it ain't your turn to grind, is it? You can be asleep. I don't give a damn, but John would be mad and motherfucking the game up there. And everybody would sleep. You know what I'm saying? When the well is finished, they wake their ass up, fire watch up there. He better not go to sleep. He know that. He waking people up. He ain't got to wake nobody up when an operator comes. No, because them operators don't give a damn. They know Adam. Don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? That's supervisor shit. When you got somebody, he don't want to do nothing. Then you send him to the office. And what's God going to tell him? Then God going to tell him, man, I've been checking you out, man. And shit, man, since you've been on the job, man, I ain't had no complaints and everything been going as well. You know what I'm saying? We getting production. You know what I'm saying? But, shoot, if you can help us, we can get them numbers up. You know what I'm saying? But you've been doing a hell of a job from what I see. And people done told me he been sleeping. He don't do nothing. He this and that. If you supposed to be doing something, you supposed to be doing something, really. You know what I'm saying? But then if you catch a snooze for a while, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking or something, I understand why. So, that's why I talk to you like that. Because I know in my mind, when I'm in my mind, some people in their mind. So, it's hard for me to get on jobs and work with people because I talk different from everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, in my time, not on everybody's time. Like my time on his time. Because he know me. This man here, he know me. Go to 88, Daddy. Jeremy talking. Jeremy Jackson. What's up, boy? This your daddy, your real daddy, nigga. Shit, the one living, nigga. The one living. God living, nigga. But shit, this the real daddy, Jeremy. Shit, I ain't never left you. I brought you an airborne dog for you to go to airborne school, but you passed it up. I wanted to tell you to go to the army, but there was too much shit going on. So I ain't want you to go. But, man, I think like my girl said in Germany, she said every male child, you know what I'm saying, got to join the army, you know what I'm saying, when they 18. If they the only child, male child, they don't have to go to the army. But I think all children need to be sent to the army. We got boot camps for prisons, though. So we need all 18-year-olds to join the armed forces. I don't care which one you join. We got a lot of land. We shoot missiles. We take them out on the range, let them shoot shit. And I heard a dude shot himself in the head in another company, you know, because they gave him live rounds and he was supposed to be shooting out the foxhole and he shot himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened in that situation. But then, you know, that's another time I died. So when I was out of town, I was dying for other niggas wherever I was at, man. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I was at, I had to be clean. They tried to bring gang banging in and shit. My friends squashed that shit real quick. My first sergeant and my friends told them, shit, there ain't nothing that going down there. They beat up my boy Salisbury. But then, you know, they in the army making money, got meals to eat and everything, and still fight. You know what I'm saying? Because people was killing people on the outside. They friends was losing lives. So when they meet people from the state, then they, oh man, it was a whole bunch of shit. So the army was fucked up, fighting on in the world. Then you got shit fighting over there, but you can't tell them all they secrets. No, I never tell all the secrets in every country. There's one preacher that won't do that is God. And if I don't know about your area, I ain't telling you shit. And then I ain't telling you shit about mine because I really don't know no shit about mine. I stay out of people's business. I'm not no goddamn snitch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no devil. Devil is the accuser of the brother. When you get to judging, you know what I'm saying? That's when we got problem. You know what I'm saying? Find that 88, daddy. 88. Shoot, daddy, you something else. Papa was a rolling stone. Yeah. Wherever he laid his hat was his own. This Pete, boy, where was my hat at? In Longhorn Apartments at that girl house. Had me, Pete used to have me all up, man, making my wife think I'm cheating. My wife had to come get me one time. I almost had to walk home, man. Pete had me goddamn at his girlfriend house till 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm married. You know what I'm saying? He got me away from home. And he might have been on somebody else's side getting me away from home. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Man, you never know about people, man. Where my 86? Now 88. There it is, daddy, right there. 88, 2017. What God say? Whole world listening.
Hello, world. This God. Here with my boy Darren Banks. Kind of a cloudy, that you can see the sky and some. No, you can't. No, you can't. You in the clouds with me, Adam. This God. I got all of y'all, Kathy, right? You my manager. So start writing up things like God's world. We need to start finding people who build amusement parks. And we're building one bigger than Disneyland. It's God's world.
You know, when we came to Houston, you know what I'm saying, to build God's world, we had peace. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much peace. It wasn't no fighting, shooting, and killing and stealing. You know what I'm saying? When we made it, corruption comes through time. You know what I'm saying? As kids come up and they hear the word of God being preached inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they fathers and they fathers' fathers didn't sit in church and they listen to they preacher and they listen to they preacher. And when that preacher dies, then another preacher is brought up primarily from the family. So and the son take over from what father was teaching. And it's always the same thing in the streets. We got a church on every corner. Streets don't even come to church. You know what I'm saying? Streets don't come to church. Then Diane used to get people off the streets and bring them to church. You know what I'm saying? Diane used to, get people off the street, bring them to church. I do that. But the streets don't come to the church. The hardcore streets don't come to the church. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get into religion because they know what God is saying all the time in his mind and whatever. This Randy Pitt, I've been with you a long time, nigga. I got a wife and kids and shit, and I do stuff, but I turn the TV on, man. I'm watching totally different shit. And the shit that I'm watching, it be about you sometime, man. And I be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Damn, you know what I'm saying? And so I came in there when everything came down, you know what I'm saying? We set up the parties and stuff, and we rode the motorcycles to the party. And then you kind of heard us when the old men kind of got mad at you that time, and the Harley riders got mad at you because you act so crazy on the motorcycle. They was, saying that in fear of you hurting yourself. And I don't know if it was in the heart of the people who stole it, did they band together to take it? Because they could have came together like right now, not wanting to give you no money. You know what I'm saying? So they could have been scared. And then Marvin said, man, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? You crazy. When I was riding my motorcycle fast, he like, man, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want me riding, but a lot of people was out there watching all the time. You know what I'm saying? I love winning, man. I love winning. You know what I'm saying? That's why, and as time come up, you know what I'm saying? Then, you get power, then you take power, then you get power. And people still kill and destroy to take power, but God loves to take power. You know what I'm saying? I love to take power. And you can say, I love to take power, or you can say, I love to take power. You know what I'm saying? To take power is something everybody should cherish. You know what I'm saying? But you don't take power, you know what I'm saying, on the ground. You know what I'm saying? You take power in the air. You know what I'm saying? You get up in the air and fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what the word says. That's why y'all got battle rap and this and that there. But you got niggas that come and they hear the battle rap, then they come shooting and killing the people who doing the rapping. When they see them in normal day life, they hear somebody listening to their music. Man, what you listening to? It ain't just red and blue colors. Niggas will be listening to some certain music and a nigga will come by and shoot you because you listening to some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than what you think. It's arguments about bullshit in the world. I done argued with niggas about, man, less shit than shit that ain't even worth shit. Arguing about niggas. Arguing about shit that costs shit. You know what I'm saying? Or that you done borrowed something, or you done lent somebody some money. Then, goddamn, you kill them because they don't give it back to you. And you justify yourself for that. That's why you where you at, and you gotta stay there for that. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, you're gonna be living through a lot of people, whoever your families was. And they gotta live a good life and teach somebody not what you was doing, killing, stealing, and destroying, but teach somebody about the loved ones that did love them. the people they met by the way, because some family members don't love some family members when it comes to money. Somebody win the lottery, tear the whole family up. Tear the whole family up. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want them to have everything every day. Why I can't have everything every day? You know what I'm saying? And then, goddamn, so when I got on Social Security, they knew, you know, a lot of people trying to get on Social Security. Like my boy Darian, man, that pissed me off, how my boy is. In his mind, they got him thinking he got to come to the hospital, you know what I'm saying, to get a paycheck. And they going to give him, you know, $700 or something. I forgot what it was, but he said he got to go to the hospital. He always talking about when he gonna check in, and I don't ever check in, but he always needing shit. But then he don't never check in, and then you know I tell him, man, all you gotta do is go to the bank to solve your problem. All you gotta do is go to the bank. Tell them I see it coming. They hit me now. I'm in their town, and it's clean and clear. Ain't nobody outside. All you got to do there, if you want to, walk to the store. I mean, walk down here where we used to live, go through the trail. You know where it's at. Go through them apartments. Then go to that bank Jeremy got over there by Randall's. Tell them that you are Darian Banks and you own the bank. The bank is your name. It was given to you by your daddy, your stepdaddy, because he knew you was the brokest one there. And he sent you to God. So, you know, thank you, Derek Banks, man, for your support and your love. And Darryl Bush, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know about you, man. I don't know. If you can come get on your knees in front of Derek and tell him why you ain't in his life, then, you know, he'll accept you. But right now, you know what I'm saying? Banks is on his arm, and Banks is money. That's probably what he worshipped. You know what I'm saying? He's scared he gonna lose his banks. He know the bank is him. Shit. He broke and he the bank. And they using his name for a goddamn business. And he a bank. Banks ain't supposed to pay shit. Jacksons ain't supposed to pay shit. Browns ain't supposed to pay shit. Gucci's ain't supposed to pay shit. Pally, Raw, that's what y'all be naming shit, all God shit. And then it's God shit, but then y'all don't goddamn give God no money. I paid money for this goddamn Crown Raw. Who the fuck you think this is? Spell Crown Raw. Christ, rich ass, and I'm gonna put an A in there instead of O and say, no, I'm gonna leave the O in there for hour. And Adams then. Put an O and an A there. W for God. N for my niggas with an 8-0, good niggas. And an R for rich, respected, righteously, righteous, and everything with the word and real. And then you got everything. I mean, O again. And put the A there. Our Adam. And Yahweh is his name, but is us. Ha ha, yeah, this Nike. Upside down, pointing down at the earth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all down up under there. You know what I'm saying? And then I got an A. Jazara. That's what that A stands for. And everything silent but the A for Adam. Love is LaTroy. Again, we ain't gonna lead Troy shit. Lead Troy is goddamn left. That's why they named people Benny Lee. They left his ass 2 times. But everything good, Benny. You in the life of them boys, Caleb and Khalil and them. And Pac-Man, you the reason they don't like sports. But everything cool. Them some good kids too. And they gonna be righteously good. This Caleb Durgan, soon to be president. Goddamn if you want it, Caleb. And then, goddamn, we'll pick somebody else, 18 or something from some other country or somewhere. Because, you know, I got good kids over here, but I know I ain't got just the best kids. I ain't trying to say my kids better than everybody, but all the kids in the whole goddamn universe is mine. Shit, Bugs Bunny, my goddamn child. I made him for my son. Evel Knievel toys, come back. Just like you was. Running down the street with cars, slow your ass down. See, you can't see it. The higher you go, the trickier it is. You make the cars, you make more cars for more people, you get more people in more neighborhoods, and then the kids go out to play, then the cars come by too fast, it's not a school zone, then the kid get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch that. Come through here, drive-by shootings and stuff, we don't tolerate that. That's dead again. You know what I'm saying? And that's every time. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to even put again in it. I'm going to say every time, and that's all they got. They ain't got again to come back. You know what I'm saying? So we, man, everything, and everybody got life, but you got to love to live. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Love to live.
I'm going to give it to my grandson. This the first one. Just like this is the 51st Super Bowl, and it belongs to me because I'm 51 years old. It was given to me then when I was born, but y'all wasn't there, so I ain't got no witnesses. You got some, God, this us. This all the football players that was little leagues. You know, this us, Melvin Bethea and all of us that was little leaguers, you know, when you came up, God. When you was born.
See, we had Little League, God, before you and Hart Lee and them came. We had Little League. But then they threatened us and told us this and that in our area, and we couldn't play football no more. We had to pretty much homeschool then, and we was just homeschooling on you. A lot of cities got messed off. A lot of dudes, you know, just disappeared who was bad, God. Just vanished, you know, in time. Didn't nobody bury him or nothing. That's why they say, you know, you got closed casket funerals. You know, can't nobody go outside, so goddamn, can't nobody go and gather at nobody's funeral to die watching them that they think got the disease. Because everybody think people that die got the disease and they gonna die too. No, man, ain't no disease. This age, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna stop aging soon. Like I turned into that big old man or whatever I was, Goliath or whatever I was. I don't know what I was. You know, it was a whole bunch of people in me. And I don't know if I was in them trying to fight me or I was the enemy trying to fight them. You know, I don't know, because, you know, when you're doing warfare, I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as a person come up to me and say something that's, you know, earthly, I know I'm up here up high. All the stores ain't gonna just fall out the sky, y'all. They still your stores. The school is still your school. But like I say, some areas have to come in the house when dangerous people are loose. You know, they're not gonna tell you when a prisoner is loose and, you know, stuff like that either. So you don't know who's where and what's going on in nobody's area, because they're not gonna tell you if it's not serious. If it's serious, God gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? God gonna tell you. And everybody God. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Everybody God. But they had to come in the house a long time ago and stop playing because it was too much gunplay in the streets. You know, cowboy days come up to, you know, kids knew how to play ball and stuff like that. We had balls. We had places that made balls and, you know, for kids, and they played with you know, they didn't even play with balls. They balled it. They had balls before, but they balled it up paper. You know what I'm saying, and put it in their hand. You know what I'm saying, made like it was the football. You know what I'm saying, like if we didn't have no football at the football game, and all the chosen players was out there playing, and we wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying, we was out there playing killer man. You know what I'm saying, throwing the ball up in the air and running, you know, ducking and dodging. You know what I'm saying, and we used to play in our streets. You know what I'm saying, but they didn't give us the little league football until, you know, Adam was in the 7th grade when he couldn't play little league, because I didn't want him to know how to teach little league. Wolf, you know, he was a good coach. Wolf, he was a good coach, but everybody was in his ear at the same time trying to tell him something, trying to tell him which play to run. And goddamn, he couldn't tell Jeremy and them the right play to run. And when he put the right play in, West Columbia had Pete game and spied in on him, and, you know, knew who was going to get the ball when he did this and did that. Like we say, don't tell plays on the computer, because that's giving a area something to watch for when they watch game film. They listening at God, you know, tell what they gonna do when they come. So that's how everything, because I'm sitting up here, man, I've been doing this for years. Same house, same age, 54. Every year you go up, you're gonna have a different you. And if your different you ain't love, you dead. That's just life. That's just life.
We remember God, and you are our God. You will forever be our God, forever and ever and ever. Nobody will ever take your place. Never, God. And give, and you will receive from God abundantly. Man, $5 million. If y'all give, if all the rich people give and all of us give 10% of our gross, then start giving 10% of our earnings per week, weekly to God. If everybody did that like we supposed to in Malachi 3:8 through 12, I think. Come on now, help me out, y'all. Y'all preachers. You know where it's at. Malachi 3:8. Will a man rob God? Yeah, you rob me. And you say, when have we robbed you? And I say, tithes and offerings. Shoot. You robbed me. You cursed with a curse. You in this whole nation, United States. Because y'all had God here since January 1st, 1966, and knew it and ain't been throwing him apart. You had to set that up, God, this round. But we here. We coming. We coming, man. We see you at the park. You in the mail truck. Yeah, y'all sitting up here soaking up the word of God from God, straight from God's mouth. And you will forever see God as Adam LaTroy Jackson until the end of time, until we go back to heaven. And he gonna be God, Adam LaTroy Jackson. Rowan Zacavian, Rakestraw Jackson. That's who I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna go and ruin for this last time. I'm gonna party, I'm gonna do things, make black, white, and Puerto Rican. I'm gonna make all kinds of babies. This ruin, Pawpaw. I'm gonna do all kinds of things. So don't worry about the name. Who we we are and all that there, I'm gonna have a lot of kids. I ain't getting married, like the Bible say. Do not get married in heaven. So I'm in heaven. I ain't getting married. It's Michael, the Archangel. But I love y'all. You got the right. Write all this stuff down, baby girl, if you can. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to write all this stuff down. Just remember everything that you hear. Like the $5 million and $5,000 a week for everybody who join and pitch in. Ooh-wee. That's a lot of money, baby, ain't it? But it's $1 million and $2,000 a week right now. But which one y'all want? Write to me. Tell me when you join. But I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Yeah, man, shit. I'm you know, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I got a lot of things on my mind, man. Adams, everything, every time, again. Oh, yeah, Adams, everything, every time. Oh, gotta spell that right, Daddy. Yeah. Yeah, again. Ended that, didn't I? Indies open. Indies. Indies. Open. Free. Free. Let me see. Fee means free. Free means free. Shit, boy, y'all crazy. Boy, y'all crazy. Shit. Boy, Jimmy, man, we here, nigga. That's it. I ain't doing this shit no more. No more eyes, goddamn. They eyes, goddamn. Everybody see. You know what I'm saying? Go to work, do your stuff. Diane made Bougie work, and Bougie had like $2 million. Bougie had $2 million, and Bougie had to go to work. But Bougie didn't work when he was away from me. You know, he would go and shit, him and his friends just party and, you know, have fun. And that's what they were supposed to do. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? He got $2 million. His daddy left him, and I knew, you know, shoot. By the time, you know, I get my money and I give him everything, he gonna go from 2 million to everything. But he didn't give me no tithes and offerings, but he might have. I don't know. He might have. He might have did what God said when God said it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So I don't know Boogie's what you call, but Boogie, that's my grandson. Your son, Ethan, and spelled right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no I in it. You know what I'm saying? And Daddy saved me, man. Daddy saved me. Daddy saved me. Too many goddamn times, y'all, Shay and all y'all. That's the look. You know what I'm saying? That's the look. All that shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The shit fucked up. Because that's who looked at you, Shay, that day. You know what I'm saying? Ethan, your ex-boyfriend, looked at you. Talked to you. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Everything, everybody know everything. You know what I'm saying? That was Ethan who said, F you, Shay. Because he looking at your life. He see you with Manuel, he see you with Antoine, and he see you through Adam. You know what I'm saying? And Adam didn't, you know, desire you in no sexual way or nothing because you was his daughter. But, you know, in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? That's how, when you look through somebody's eyes, you know, I could have been, you know, Pac-Man or somebody like that looking through Adam's eyes, and I could have thought Tisha was fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I was Pac-Man. I was Pac-Man's daddy. I was Tisha daddy. But then if I was Pac-Man, then I'm going to think, you know, damn, that girl fine. You know what I'm saying? And that's a stepdaughter, but you ain't supposed to think like that. That's the way I always felt. You know what I'm saying? That was unnatural. Like, when I felt like that, I feel like, man, God, when you God, you really can't get no woman. That's why I say, man, I ain't even trying. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I get a best friend, me and her cool in the motherfucker, because I know if I make a baby with another man, I know that baby gonna be laughing. Man, that baby gonna be laughing every time that baby see people. He just gonna be laughing, because they gonna be laughing too, because we gonna be happy as hell when we go back outside. And ain't gotta worry about nobody shooting and killing and water come floating up on the job. We know how to work it. We sleep all day. Long as somebody wake you up and do your part. Hey man, you got a cell running hot. You go take care of it. Come back, sit down, go to sleep again. And don't get mad at him, because the white dude got mad at me because I did that. He was mad at me because of that. It wasn't because of racism. He was mad at me because I slept all day. You know what I'm saying? Slept 16 goddamn hours, and God just talking to their ass and telling their ass what's going to happen day by day. Then when you came down, burn up, Roosevelt, you know, looked at you, scared as hell. He knew it was over. It was gone. Then he looked at you, and he looked at you from the whole world when he looked at you after that. Because every time you and Roosevelt linked up, everybody wants to see what was going on. When you thought about Terry, that dude, like that dude, she was married to. When you came to town from Nacogdoches, and you was gonna double back and you was gonna try to go over Terry's house. I remember that day. And then it was like Terry was calling me. So I, you know, was gonna go over there, you know what I'm saying? And then I messed around there and passed him up. I seen his truck. I was like, damn. And then when I seen his truck, I seen his truck too, Adam. This, you know who. And then when I seen his truck, I just went on through town. You know, he followed me, you know what I'm saying, on out of town, you know what I'm saying? See, a lot of times, you know, people hear you talking, they can hear me talking as somebody in their language, you know, in they, friend, you know, in they, like they friends and stuff. When I'm talking, they can hear stuff from their friends or stuff that they watch on TV, you know what I'm saying? I put all that into the people, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, like Diane used to tell me about her job. She used to sleep a lot, man. As long as you do your job, you can sleep. But then people make me mad. Don't charge me, Diane. Don't you knew what was going on. You had to. But then I can't judge you for that because it was too deep. You know what I'm saying? It was too many. I'd have brought up a lot of filthy ass shit. I'd have had nasty ass food and shit. I had drinks that was making people high and drinks that was making people go to sleep. in the stores. They didn't say nothing about that. They were selling it to y'all. What was that? Lean, and it was spelled right too. It was heaven. It was came down from heaven. It was lean. It was like, you know, slowing a nigga down, letting him think. You know what I'm saying? It and lean. It kind of put you to sleep if you drink enough of them. They put you to sleep. Real, daddy, righteous, man. And righteous can be spelled right on earth because it is, but it's spelled righter, the right test in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So whatever language y'all got, Hebrew, all that, don't bring that shit up here. It ain't even a party like that. You know what I'm saying? We can't, you know, mix all this shit. I can't mix my shit up with y'all shit, TD Jakes. I can't do it. Marriage is not in heaven. So y'all stars and stuff are heaven now. You gotta obey by God rule. If you married, if you got a girlfriend and you putting it to her, you married to her. So that's just in your mind. You ain't got to put no paperwork on to say I'm married to her. Every man are gonna know it, and every man gonna, because you're gonna keep the ring on the right hand, not the left. See, everything left, God left. Everything right is right. And we up here. Don't nobody die. So shit, don't think you're gonna look like a 70-year-old man, but you're gonna be 70 years old one day, Adam, and that's just reality. But you won't look like it. You're gonna look like your homeboy you seen. That was probably all everybody hiding in this motherfucker, because he know where you gonna come back at. And he ran the last time, but this time you cleaned everything up. Ain't nothing nasty left. This Bob, daddy, I see it. You saved my life. Jimmy picked me up. So now it ain't got to be no more. I got to pee. So Sean, your Gibson is not a B no more. It's a P for Jimmy. Because Jimmy life is going to be Bob life. So goddamn Jimmy is Bob. I mean, Bob is Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Because Jimmy saved his life. He got to make sure Bob all right. He got to talk to Bob about that. And Bob got to bow down to Jimmy. And when I see Bob, he got to bow down to me. You know what I'm saying? For saving his life. Because I was Jimmy eyes that reached down in that water and told y'all he seen just a little bit of red. That's why we use colors. Because if he'd had a black shirt on that day, he'd have been a dead motherfucker. That's why motherfuckers fighting over the colors, and the color of your shirt costs too much for you to wear in there, you know, and shit like that, all that shit. You know, you ain't pay for that, you know, to be able to wear that color. You know, hey, man, ain't no more money. Ain't no more fighting. You hit somebody, you disappear. I ain't gonna say die. I say this and put DE up here. This up here, meaning you appear somewhere else, and everything you thought you forgot, and boom, you somebody else in life, been their life forever. Because a lot of gods, and I got a lot of good ones, and I'm giving everybody to who they belong to. Boy, y'all crazy. Heaven. Ralph. Let me see. Heaven. I said, and that's Ralph. Ralph, man. Pigs heaven. Ralph. Shit. That's Ralph, y'all. Ralph. Adam LaTroy. Pigs heaven. No, give me that D, Daddy. Give me that D. This ain't Hazel. Give me that D. God. Rich Adam LaTroy. Ha, yeah. That's it. Peg's heaven. Shit. Don't put Uncle Peck on that. It's your shit, Adam. I got this for you. Let me see. Adam's everything. You know what I'm saying? Raven. Let me see. Raven. Raven. Mm. That's my boy, y'all. I'm gonna get back to y'all in a minute. Let me go to my what you call it and finish this. See what I said. No, I'd already finished it. Let me see. Let's go back to let's clean up and go back to 91. Nah, that's Champ birthday. Let's go to see what I said on Champ birthday to y'all.
Hello, world. This is Stevie Offing. I'm here with God right now. Right now, we on a level to where we need to come together as people, as one. No matter what color, what race, what age, we are one. We are the people that need to protect this world and all the animals and all our children and our family. What we need to do is start paying our tithes and offering in the world. You don't got to pay money. Just pay the tithes and offering. Plant something. Do something positive. All this negativity isn't worth it in the world. We need to come together. The first time we come together is the first time that we'll flourish. Right now we can't flourish because we all against each other. All races against each other. All people against each other. Even the same races against each other. It's time to stand up. Make a stand. Stand up. Be strong. Poke your chest out. Be confident. Be happy. Because the life that you have right now is better than any life that you can even think of. Imagine the ant. Imagine a spider. They don't got the decisions that we have. They don't have the houses that we have to live in. They don't have choices that we have to make. So we must do better for ourselves and everybody around us. If we can do that, then we'll flourish as a whole world. Not just the United States, not just Canada, but we got to come together and it'll work out perfectly fine. I appreciate y'all being here and I appreciate every person in this world. I love every person in this world. Peace.
All right then, Stevie. I like that, Stevie. I like that. On Champ birthday. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What's this? 92. Shoot. How that do?
Hello, world.
All right, Stevie.
This is Stevie Offing.
Yeah.
And I'm with God.
Yeah.
God is in each and every one of us.
Yeah.
And he wants us to love one another as the animals love one another, as the people of Israel loved one another, as the people of Egypt loved one another. All you have to do is love. Live off love and you can't fail. All that negativity, killing each other, chasing each other down, all for some money, that's not life. That's not living. You got to be able to live your life how God wants you to live. You know it, how God wants you to live. You understand how God wants you to live. It's in each and every one of us. Negativity is brought to you by somebody else. Live your own life. Don't let nobody persuade you to be negative. This is a positive world. And be around positive people so that way positivity comes into your life. Karma is real. You can have negative karma or positive karma. What karma do you want? The karma that I want to come back is good karma. I've had bad karma come back to me because I've done some bad things. Now karma is coming good because I'm doing positive things. Amen. I'm reaching out to everybody right now just to say that all you have to do is be positive and it's going to come back to you. If you want something negative to come back to you, go ahead and do it. You want something positive to come back to you, go ahead and do it. It's up to you. You make after earth. You can go to the heavens or you can go to hell. Your personal choice. What do you want to do with yourself? What are you going to do tomorrow to make your life better? What are you going to do today to make your life better? Either way, you have to make your life better every single day. Every single day is a fight. You got your ups, you got your downs. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt bad. But once once you up, once you figure it out, it's gonna feel way better than how you felt when you was bad. It's always something that's in the way. It's always an obstacle. You got to get past those obstacles. The obstacles are there for you to flourish. The obstacles are there for you to learn. The obstacles are there to make you better. As soon as you get better, you make the person next to you better. And you make that person teach somebody to make somebody else better. If you be negative, all you teaching them to be negative. You're teaching the person that he teaching to be negative. And that's how it goes. We need more positive people in this world to reach out and touch somebody's heart and make sure they okay in life. If you see somebody down, pick them up. It don't hurt you to pick them up. It don't hurt you to pick them up at all. But all I hear lately is, oh, I'm going to roast you. I'm going to roast you. You can roast each other as long as it's fun and games, but some of those games hurt people. You don't want to hurt the next man because you don't know what the next man is capable of. That man may have had a bad day, and there he go going crazy on you. Yeah, you may be crazier than him, but all it takes is that one time for him to unexpectedly get you. You don't want that to happen. Here we go, trying to be positive now. We're trying to be positive for our children, our children's children. Right now, we got a president right now that wants to make the world great again. We giving him a chance. We'll see, but he don't control us at all. He don't control our mind. He don't control our thoughts. He don't control how much we get paid. We control that. We control everything around us. You can control the next man. You can manipulate him. Preferably, you don't manipulate him. You just show yourself, be yourself, and great vibes vibe together. Bad vibes vibe together. It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm going to leave this up to you.
Yeah, that was Stevie Offin, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes. Everybody got everything. You know what I'm saying? Every everybody let me see. Everybody. Let me see. Body. B-E-E-A. No. Everybody. No, it's that way. Everybody. Everybody. Everybody wealthy. You, nah, you can't say, yeah, you can say you. You can say you like that. You can say you like that. Man. Literally. This boy, hey man, y'all, I got some good shit on here, man. This shit y'all gotta read. You gotta read it to understand it. My shit you gotta read to understand. That's why I say I need somebody to write my books, you know what I'm saying? Shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's real. You know what I'm saying, Daddy? That's real. That's real. Let me see where my boy at. Where? Let me see. Man, how you gonna be doing that, man? You what you worry about that?
Really happens. So today we're going to talk about commitment. Buckle your seatbelts. You're in for a ride.
Nah. Commitment is love. Shit. You ain't gotta talk to nobody about commitment. All you gotta do is talk about them about love, commitment. You know what I'm saying? Say you owe somebody something. You asking for somebody to owe you something. If somebody loves you, they just gonna give it. You ain't gotta ask for it, TDJ. You ain't gotta ask for it. So commitment, the way you spell it, don't mean commitment the way I spell it. You know what I'm saying? Commitment, the way I spell it, is different from the commitment the way you spell it. You know what I'm saying? TDJ said, son. Brian, I was listening to this dude. I can't find it. Oh, there you go.
We can begin our study tonight. So tonight, we want to be going forward with our lesson, as we have been talking about our Uncle Moses. And of course, on last night, we had a chance to talk about how Uncle Moshe, how he actually met I Am, how he actually had an encounter with the great I Am. And of course, if you haven't watched that video, when you get a chance, you want to go back through that video, because Abba Yah prompted me to talk a little bit about some research tools and some study tools and things like that. And we put that up yesterday. And so go back and look at those tools. And if you can, of course, get them or download them. They will help you in your study. Tonight, I want to talk from Exodus chapter 3 again. And I want to talk about that. I want to talk about I Am sends our Uncle Moses to Pharaoh. Now, somebody will say, well, of course, but before you say of course, I really want you to think back on some of the previous lessons. And you will soon discover, in no uncertain terms, that Moshe wasn't never going back to Egypt. If you all understand that Moshe was not, I'm trying to tell you, he was content to live in the backside in Midian and tend those sheep, even if it meant walking to the backside of the desert. He was never. He had put Egypt in his rearview mirror and was content, according, not my words, according to the Bible, he was content to stay with Ruel. He was Jethro, his wife, family, job, and everything for 40 years. Would you please place another 7 in this chat if you really understand that Moshe was not going anywhere. He was content, which means where that word has a yod in Hebrew, it lets you know that he didn't just go there, but he actually was like, I'm not moving. I'm good. Matter of fact, when he looked around, he was like, shoot, I got a place to live. Pops is cool. My wife is cool. My kid's good. Hey, what else? I got a good job. Stress-free. I don't have to deal with Pharaoh, Egypt. No stepping fetches. I don't have to. I don't have to deal with them stepping fetches, them snitches. I'm good out here in the wilderness. If y'all could clearly see and understand through the lessons that Uncle Moshe had a whole new life outside of Egypt. once again, place a 7 in this room. We will continue, but that's basically part of the background. It's 40 years later. When we get to chapter 3, between chapter 2 and chapter 3, there is a 40-year span. And them 7 rolling up through this chat. Hallelujah. So, let us look at just one verse of 1 second for review. Let's go back to chapter 2, verse 23. Just for I just want to show you a little context. Just let's go back to chapter 2, verse 23. It says, "And it came to pass in the process of time that the king of Egypt died." Now remember, the king of Egypt is the one who was trying to kill Moses, or who had put the death penalty out on Moshe, which made him then run to Midian. All right, so he's in Midian for 40 years, but in the process of time, and we don't know exactly when he dies, but he was an old man when Moshe left. So when Uncle got out of there, the king was already old. That was his it was his adopted grandfather. All right, so he was already old. We don't know how much longer he lived. But anyway, he died. And the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage. Why? Because without Moses, I got to bring that out. The only thing that was keeping the Egyptians a little nervous was the fact that there was always a Moshe. And you remember when Moshe came and stepped out to see or to visit his own brother, and he saw an Egyptian killing a Hebrew, whooping him to death, and the Egyptian was wrong, and Moshe stepped in and killed the Egyptian. So then you see him as a kinsman avenger, and so with no kinsman avenger, then you will see how the enemy of the kinsman feel emboldened. And when it was the absence of Moshe that has prolonged their exodus another 40 years. It's the truth. And this is all, now this right here is happening, and Moshe don't have a clue. Moshe, I'm not saying he could care less, but he got another life. You know what I mean? Egypt is in the background. He living in the wilderness. He living in the wilderness now. He's out in the desert now. Been there for a long time. And the children of Israel are crying out. And Yah is hearing their call. That's the background of our lesson. And it says in verse 24, "And Yah remembered his covenant with the children of Israel." No, that's not what it says. It says, "And Yah remembered his covenant with Abraham." Watch this. "With Isaac and with Jacob." And we did a whole message on the fact that how important that covenant is. This is a blood in covenant and a blood out covenant. And we'll get into that more because we'll cover that as we continue through the Exodus. That's really what Passover is really all about. You're going to understand that what we are involved in, Zion, as the children of Israel, is that we were born into a blood covenant with Yah. All right. This chair is squeaking against something. Bother me. Oh, that's better. Okay, now, where are we? Okay, and it says, verse 25, "And Yah looked upon the children of Israel, and Elohim had respect unto them." And that word I told you means, and he moved on their behalf. So a lot of times, y'all, when we cry unto our Abba Yah, when he decides to answer us, remember, most of the time it's not because we deserve to have him answer us. Because you and I both know that when it comes to living according to the Torah, that we were doing all kind of stuff. We were involved in every type of lifestyle that you can imagine. And yes, it's hard for us to admit it, but we were caught up in paganism, just like any other world pagan religion. For we had Easter egg hunts among our people. We were eating all manner of crazy foods, and I know people talking about the Chinese.
Ain't nothing wrong. You got heavenly food. That's what you got. Don't nobody want no damn just no simple orange, man. You know what I'm saying? You want tangerines. Don't nobody want just tangerines, man. You want plums. You don't want just plums, man. You want apples. You don't just want ground meat to eat, man. You want gravy. You don't want just ground meat gravy. You want potatoes. Ain't nothing wrong with nothing. What I tell Peter. You know what I'm saying? What did I tell Peter about the foods? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with mixing up good foods and eating good foods. Ain't nothing gonna kill you. You God. When you go to sleep, they gonna pump your ass up full of goddamn embalming fluid, and you high than a motherfucker, and you gonna be seeing through God. This Neil spelt right. You know what I'm saying? Not no I in it. A-L. E-A. I mean E-E-E-L. E-A-L. Neil. Shit. That's your nigga. That's my nigga. Shit, that's my nigga there. And Junior too. But that goddamn Neil and Good Time. That was just like having two father-in-laws that was equal. You know, that neither one of them was higher than the other one to me. Even though one wasn't the real daddy, I felt like both of them was the real daddy to the girl because that's all she knew. Her life with Neil. And then when she met a real daddy, that was her God. You know what I'm saying? When she met a real daddy, that's just like the rest of us, daddy. This the baby in the womb that's finna come through your daughter. Mama. You know what I'm saying? And mama, what's up? K-May. Daddy named you K-May. So K-May is the way you spell May. K-May. And I'm going to put a letter in front of every month. And we're going to change the calendar everywhere in the world so you'll know where you at. And if you go there to live, you find vacancy or you find land you want it built, it's agencies and people that will help you. You know, it's grandfathers, you got sons, and you got grandsons. You know what I'm saying? And daughters. You know what I'm saying? And everybody work. We not in war. We don't teach war. But I want all male, not women. If they don't want to, they don't have to. But if the women want to, they can. But we don't need to make women like men, hard like men. So, you know, it came a time when eye for an eye was needed. But I wrote it wrong on earth, you know, to let y'all know y'all can't do eye for an eye. But in heaven, God can do eye for an eye. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can't do what Adam can do in your name and mine. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't jump from me to you like Adam can. You know what I'm saying? You God. But you got me in you. You know what I'm saying? I got you, my son. I know you, my son, because the way we talking. You know, I can't talk to everybody a different way. You know, that's why when I get this woman I'm going to get, you know what I'm saying? I hope the one at Walmart and the one at Racetrack is real cool people because I really dig the way they look, you know what I'm saying? And I can see myself going to the gym and, you know, going places with them and walking around. But then, you know, I want to dress up good. I want to go to the gym. I want to, you know, drive nice stuff. I want to live in a nice neighborhood. I want to see my family every day, but I don't want to live close to all my family because, you know, I don't want none of us to have to lose life to die for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in there thinking godly things and all of a sudden I heard some choking, you know, like my son couldn't breathe, like the air was going to kill my son and it wasn't going to give him no more air for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I said, my son, he too little, man. I said, God, what's up? And God say, you know, going on, and I prayed. You know what I'm saying? God didn't even tell me to pray, but I just prayed, and then all of a sudden, my grandson in the air, let him breathe again. Adam is rich, James. Don't never get mad at him or try to fight him for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Air is you, James. You too, James. Like 7 is 2, you 2. But then, baby girl, I can't wait to get you here and you teach me some stuff. Because just being in your presence gonna teach me a lot of things. How to take that peanut and make all kinds of other stuff with it. But I like meat and gravy, Daddy. That's what I like. I like meat and gravy. Well, we're gonna keep on making shepherd pie. We're gonna make chili dogs. And Miss Indy's Jimmy at Gibson's, spelled right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody else steal our idea. We just, you know, you ever seen pictures where people just disappear? That happened in this life. And that's why everybody in the house, because people start disappearing from where they was. You know what I'm saying? And being in daddy.
For eating bats, but in the same chapter where it says don't eat the bat, it also says don't eat the pig. So how you gonna get mad at the Chinese for eating the bat and you eating the pig? Same chapter, same exact chapter of the Bible that says don't eat the pig, said don't eat the bat. And so we eat the pig.
But what I tell Peter though, what I tell Peter about the pig ain't nothing wrong with the pig. The pig, the demons went in the water and drowned. That was it. That was them. But then the pigs that y'all eating good. They plentiful, but y'all don't want to eat them. Just like I cursed the fig tree. The fig tree ain't brought up no good figs no more. I go outside, I got the fig tree right here on my left side. Just like that. Just like it's written in the Bible. I had that fig tree planted there a long time ago. Then, the figs, man, they don't come plumb. You know, they don't come plump. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like figs. I never did like raisins. And when I stopped liking raisins, they stopped selling raisins wherever I go. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm me wherever I go. And wherever I go, don't sell raisins. Do you see kids eating raisins anywhere? It ain't been nothing wrong with raisins. Ain't nothing wrong with raisins. But kids, for some reason, don't like raisins because I don't like raisins. Everybody in this world after me knew what I know. But now they don't. Now I done scrambled everybody. You got other languages, know my language, and they know God's language. But they not going to listen to you saying no nigger. You know what I'm saying? No, with the ER, no. You got to say nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first came back from the army, you know what I'm saying? I went to plan. I worked for Brandon Root. Then I got fired. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all about that. Then I worked for another company. I forgot the name of it. It ain't never came back around again. It lost its contract with me because I went in there and just like goddamn, you know, I say, you know, it's a time to sleep and it's a time to work. So I knew, you know what I'm saying, I was the welder, you know what I'm saying, so I would weld my ass off, you know what I'm saying. I would weld my ass off, welding all them clips, and then when it was time to chip the stuff out the cat cracker, you know, is in the cat cracker, it had like cement, you know, not cement, but like plaster or something in the inside of coating the walls. You know, they build all that stuff. Is people know how to do it, and they can teach their sons and their grandsons and their grandson. They rich. Give them all the money on the card, and they'll go work for you. But it's got to be equal opportunity. But then, while you know, after I weld, them old guys, while I'm welding, they sleep. You know what I'm saying? Them old guys sleep. You know, they was too old to be using that jackhammer. You know, them dudes, they could do it, but then I knew they was just too old to do it. And they knew my grandfather and my uncle and stuff. So, you know, knowing me, you know what I'm saying, I would finish welding while they sleep. Then I just pick up the jackhammer and I jackhammer too, and I clean out the spot that I need to clean out so I can weld the clips there, you know. And they be asleep the whole time. But then the white foremans and the white not the white foreman, but the white general foreman, the white foreman, he was the one watching me. So he would see that I would, you know, let them sleep and I would do their job. But he didn't say nothing about that. But what he did say something about is I asked him for a raise because I heard another white dude say he was making $13.50 and I wasn't making but $12.50, and I just left a job making $14.50. So the $13.50 would have been good if that's the highest they paying. But then if I'm making $12.50 and this white dude, I'm doing the same job he doing plus more, because he ain't doing that shit for them old dudes like I am. He ain't doing their job and mine, so I'm doing their job and mine. So I'm cool with what the white boy make, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got nothing against that. I know how things go. So I asked for that raise, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know, no, I'll go to the GF for it. So he had to go to the GF or the superintendent, ask him about it. Then he said if he doing what they doing, then go ahead and give him $13.50. Then they gave me $13.50. So I got my raise. But I had to speak up to get the raise. I couldn't come in and get it. I had to speak up to get it, just like right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of poor people in the world. A lot of people, you know, used to stand on, I say used to, because I bet not see none up here. And I bet not see nobody in a wheelchair today. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to the store over there. But if I come over to the store over there, and I see a wheelchair, I'm going to say, how you doing? And I know you able to get up out that wheelchair where you at. Or you ain't learned your lesson and you still in prison. Or you in a nursing home laying down somewhere, you know what I'm saying, just looking up at the sky. But you in a wheelchair in this life, you know what I'm saying, at the store. You know what I'm saying? You could be all that. You know what I'm saying? That's how deep this is, this God. So when you not working at them, they not working. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to miss one word. This is like a movie. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it because they showing it in a movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking and they showing everything that I'm doing. People in life are different images are being done a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, I made him watch him do that there. He gone now. He can't watch that now, not up here. No, for what? You know, that's why people don't like people to watch porn, because people in other people's business, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? They selling they stuff to people. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to get married, but just know, you know what I'm saying, this people that know about God. You know, he don't care about porn, he don't care about none of that stuff. You know, that ain't nothing. Marriage is love. If you love somebody, they love you, that's who you go after. Like my daughter Nisha, she don't like the way she look, you know what I'm saying? And that's the way my mama was. You know what I'm saying? And guess what, mama? I ended up with only one mama out of all the world. I ended up with only one mama. That was you, baby. And you had the world, and you made me. And I love you, baby. And I ain't gonna make no more BB guns in the city. For what? I can't use no BB gun in the city, so don't use no BB guns in no city. Ain't no kids supposed to have no BB gun living in no city. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta live in apartments and stuff like that. You can go out and get you a house if you want to and build on some land, because there's a lot of land. I drive from here to goddamn Dallas all the time, and there's plenty land. I want a statue out there too. If you get Stephen F. Austin one, you can give God one. Spelled right. You know what I'm saying? And Adam Us is his name. God. You know what I'm saying?
And we think we better than the Chinese. They eat the bat. They think they better than us. But what I'm trying to say is, both, we were in sin. So when we called out to Abba Yah, he was not obligated to answer our call because of us. So the question then is, why would he be moved on our behalf at all? And the answer to the question is, he moves on our behalf because of his covenant with our grandparents. Our grandparents were more righteous than we were. And Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but for sure enough, Abraham, he walked with Yah and actually became a friend of Yahuwah. If you all know that the scripture says that Abraham was a friend of Yahuwah,
that's
put
it.
a 9.
That's it.
Place
Now you know. Now you
in
know.
This room.
And I was a
Place
friend. He could have called me Pet.
Let the whole world know that we know that Abraham was the friend of Yah.
Pet. I know Pet. And my name Abe Young. My name Abe Young.
Even Zion, when we are unfaithful, Yah cannot be unfaithful. He's going to always keep his word, even if it means just saving a small remnant of Abraham's kids. He actually said that they would never be utterly destroyed. That's his promise. So them 9's in the room, and we give y'all praise for that. All right. Now, when you come to chapter 3, is there somebody in here from London? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Give y'all praise, honor, and glory. Worldwide. We knew Yah has let us, these teachings are going all over the world to hundreds and thousands of people because it's time. And this quarantine is no accident, Zion. Yah had it planned that before he come back, he would put the whole world on pause. Why? So that those of us who were part of the remnant, we could get it right before he comes. We could spend time learning his laws, statutes, and commandments so that we could be sealed by him against the doom and destruction that's sure to come. Don't have time to do a whole lot of that tonight, but hallelujah. Where was I? So Yah is looking upon the children of Israel and moving on their behalf because of his covenant with our grandfather, Abraham. If you all can clearly now understand that our grandfather went into a covenant concerning all of his grandchildren with Abba Yah, this is a long time ago, and that covenant he went in was a blood covenant, which means it's a covenant between him and Yah and his descendants that will last forever. I need you to put another 9 in this room. Put a 9, and we will.
Not this life. I don't want to live this life.
And that's very important to understand because, and those 9's are coming in. Because while those Hebrews are crying and complaining in Egypt, Moses is kicking it. I'm talking about chilling in Midian. And it's 40 years later. And according to the Bible, not my words, Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father, and I gave you that. I gave you the definition of the word that meant to shepherd, which means he became a shepherd, which means he understood that he was working with his father-in-law's sheep, not his sheep. He's the father-in-law's sheep. So he has learned to be a shepherd. He has learned to be a watcher. He has learned to be a workman. He has learned to be a guide. He has learned to be a leader. He has learned to be a shepherd. And as I mentioned before, while the shepherd is not the owner of the sheep, yet the shepherd does or is willing to give his life for the sheep. That is a good shepherd. That's why Hamashiach to us, he says, I am the good shepherd, because I'm willing to lay down my life for the sheep. And he says, all right, so I'll get to that later. All right, so that's a hallelujah point, but that's So Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest, the Midian, the preacher, and he led the flock to the backside of the desert and came to the mountain of Elohim unto Horeb, and the angel of Yahuwah appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. Moshe was going through his regular, normal order of business. He was out there on the backside of the desert tending those sheep. Not my words, but the words of your holy Bible. And he saw flames of fire, according to the text. The angel of Yahuwah appeared unto him in a flame of fire. Now, Zion, I need you to hear this point again. I made it last night. I'm going to make it again today. And that is this angel of Yahuwah. Yes, I do. I was going to say, I don't mean to go after these non-messianic people, but first of all, I said before, there is nowhere in the Bible that is there's a non-messianic preacher in the Bible, or a non-messianic book of the Bible, a non-messianic teaching. The whole Bible is about a Messiah. The whole Bible is about one that is to come. The whole Bible is about our redemption. The whole Bible is about our being saved. The whole Bible is about how y'all are going to do it. And one of the things that I mentioned concerning this verse last night is that this is a theophany, which is a manifestation of Yahuwah. And I need to drill this point home because y'all better see this. And we're going to see it tonight. And this is actually going to be my lesson. I want you all to really see something in this text. The angel of Yahuwah. Think about that. Why would Yah need an angel? And we studied the word angel and found out that angel is not really the word angel in English. It's malek, which just simply means one with authority that walks among the people. That's really the true word. The English word angel is not a proper translation. Whew. If anybody is clear to understand that the word angel gives you a weird European Zeus Zeus type of pantheonic type of mindset where you see these little angels strumming a harp, and their little wings fluttering.
Shut him up, Adam. Shut him up. Shut him up. Shut him up. Shut him up. Shut him up, God. Hey, let me tell you something. Don't make no fun of an angel name. You didn't even come back. You didn't even come back. You still in heaven. Go on back. Go on back, because you don't know Yah. You don't know Yah. Because his name Yah. That's my boy. That's me. Yah. Teach my kids and stuff how to play the piano and stuff. Used to have to take our works to go to the clubs and stuff. Tried to do that when I could have taught my boy how to throw parties and stuff at the club. Didn't even have to work at it. But you did have to work, man. Your boy tell me nothing about no Khalid is no angel. No, that's Khalid trying to, come back at something and get a name and get God to approve his name. You know what I'm saying? And say he bigger than an angel. God ain't bigger than angel ain't bigger than no God. God is an angel. Don't come up, take that dude off my service. Or Nike. You know what I'm saying? Don't give him service over here because he too far gone. He done been here, but he ain't never been here, but he done been somewhere and he think he done been here. You know what I'm saying? God will supply all you need. Go ahead.
Big word today. If you hear the rain outside, it's raining where we're at. It's pretty awesome. And the prophetic word for today is in Philippians chapter 4, verse 19. Your homework today is Philippians chapter 4. With that being said, there's a scripture that says that God is able to supply all of your needs according to his riches and glory. And everybody knows that scripture. Many people listening to this video know that what that scripture is, and what you've heard it before in your walk with him. But I want to let you know that there are some that are waiting for God to supply that need. And there is supply in and around your life. There may be a supply in your vehicle. There may be a supply in your house. There may be a supply somewhere in your life that God is not supplying what you need because it's nearer to you than you realize. And the reason why I say that is because we've been traveling over 4,000 miles, and God is able to supply all of our needs according to his riches and glory. And those needs have actually been pretty close, haven't they?
I know. God is talking to you right now. So you talking, and you shouldn't need no money because God should have talked to you at the bank. I should have talked to you at the bank you came from when you got your name in the book of life. Walk in faith, looking at the faces of y'all to remember your faces, because I'm going to see y'all sometime. Y'all should meet me at the bank because y'all got y'all's card. You should, and it should be full. We working. This the angels. Y'all love to work. This the men and women. We still men and women, but we angels. So if you was cleaning houses for different people and working for people, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to clean so many, but just get you, if you want to know somebody old that can't clean up or something, you could work for them. But then don't nobody need no maid that's, shit, my age don't need no goddamn maid, but then, I'm God, you know what I'm saying? I need to get somebody to clean up for me. But if you was a maid before, I'm giving you everything to be a maid now. Can't nobody look down on you because they didn't pay you. God paid you. So don't let nobody say this ain't clean this way or that way. You just do it right. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got to come behind you and pick up after you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? On your job. You know what I'm saying? But at your house, I will supply you somebody. I'm going to offer services. I'm going to have a lot of women that do go clean houses, just like they clean up the plant and clean up all the plant offices and stuff. I'm going to have people working for me for that. In a different name, though, not the name that y'all had when y'all had it when I was at Phillips Den. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a lot of changes. It's going to be cafeterias in all plants because, man, it seemed like I left Dow, man, it was like heaven at Dow. And then I leave Dow and come back to being a contractor and go in Phillips. Ain't shit there. Ain't no cafeteria. You got a lunchroom with a vending machine in it. They don't even want to, get nobody out there and pay them to do that because that's their money. That's Phillips money. You know what I'm saying? So Phillips don't want to pay nobody to come out there and have no cafeteria. Number one, they don't want you taking time out to eat. They don't want you taking time out to take breaks. They don't want you going to the cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? So the discipline is in the plants. But if you get enough people to work in the plants, you know what I'm saying? If you get enough people to work in the plants, then you got it made. Everybody can do and you can build and all that there. You know what I'm saying? Because like he say, you know what I'm saying? What God got for you to get you to take care of you is in your house. It's you. It's you, Adam. It's you. This the man. You the one. You gave us the card. We rich now. We don't have to work if we don't want to, but we going to look for a job because we not that old, you know what I'm saying? And we talking to God right now, and this is our soul and spirit, and we know if we wrong, we wrong.
Yep, everything we've needed is in the van.
Every single thing that we've needed, whether it was gas or clothing or whatever, to travel that far and go to all these different places, has been in this van. And all the time at first, weren't we? We were actually asking and praying to God. We'd wait a couple days somewhere for God's provision, and it was in the van. Then we'd go someplace else, and he would provide gas for whatever we had in the van.
A credit card, goddamn it. So goddamn, go get your credit card. The man can't tell you credit card, but just go get your goddamn credit card, dear, and get off your ass, walk to the bank and get your credit card. But you can stay in there if you want to. But that just let me know that I ain't gonna say you're a problem, but you trying to wait on me to do it. So you can just, so you can win. You know what I'm saying? If I do it, then y'all win. If y'all do it, I win. Because you got to go by faith, and I'm the referee. Referees don't play the game. They the official. So goddamn, time out over, motherfuckers. Come off the sideline and go goddamn in. Goddamn, ain't no goddamn time out. You know what I'm saying? Shit, get your ass in the goddamn game. Go back to school. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Look like y'all old enough to be something. You know what I'm saying? Teaching your kids something. You know what I'm saying? You look kind of old, man, and you got a pretty wife. So I know you better have my card. Because if you got a pretty wife and having a good life, you know what I'm saying? I'm pissed off as hell because you don't deserve nothing to look that good. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a card from God. Shit. Mm-hmm.
Hello, women of God. My name is Sarita Foxworth. I am an author and I am a Christian life coach. So on this IG video, I want to address, what if God shows you that a man is your future husband? I get this question so often, and that is why I actually wanted to do a video to address it. I've actually addressed it before. I have a full-length video on Facebook called What to Do When God Has Shown You a Particular Man is Your Husband, but I wanted to make sure, because everyone doesn't have Facebook, and I know that. So I'm going to address it now. Has shown you your husband in my third book, which is How to Prepare for Your Future Husband, which you can get on Amazon or at the link in my bio. So I'm going to read my response that I put in this book, and then I'm going to expound upon it right now. So, in chapter number 16, it's called Common Dating and Relationship Questions That I Always Get. The question was, the Lord has shown me that a particular man is my husband. What do I do? My advice is to do nothing. If God has spoken to you, he will also speak to him. The same rules for the answer given to question number 1 above apply here. And question number 1 was, what do I do if a man is friendly or seem interested but has not asked me out or is not pursuing me or attempting to start a relationship? Actually, you know what? I think I'll do another IG and I'll address that question. So, back to this one. The man is supposed to lead the woman and not the other way around. The husband is supposed to find the wife and not the wife find her husband. Eve was presented to Adam, and then Adam laid claim to what he knew in his heart was his. Your Adam will have the same confirmation in his spirit, and at the right time, he will approach you, pursue you, and work to have you in his life. Allow the man to be a man. Allow your future husband to find you his future wife. So, lots of questions that I get. Most of the time, it is a woman of God who has either had a dream, or she believes she's heard from God in prayer, or she's been prophesied to by somebody else that a man is her husband. And I'm going to try to address those as quickly as I can because I only have a little bit of time. The follow-up question for you would be, what other dreams have you had about other areas of your life that God has spoken to you about and you know for sure that it's him? If you cannot answer that, meaning if you can't tell me, okay, well, God has also given me a dream about my attitude that I need to work on growing in the fruit of the Spirit. Or if you can't say, well, I also had dreams about my coworker, and and the Lord has revealed to me what they're going through because I needed to pray for them. Or maybe I had a dream about my family member because I needed to just call them and check on them because they were going through something. If you can't tell me how God has spoken regularly to you in your dreams about fulfilling the great commandment and the great commission, which is to love God and to love others as you love yourself, and to also make disciples of Christ and to go and reach the nations for Him. If you cannot show me how you have received dreams from God to fulfill the will of God, then I will also question if God has spoken to you in your dream about this particular man. Because why in the world would God never speak to you in your dreams about any other thing in accordance with the kingdom of God, but He only speaking to you about your husband? Why? Why would He do that? He wouldn't. Next, if somebody is prophesying to you that somebody else is your husband, I also would say, what else has this person helped me with spiritually speaking? Has this person been praying for me? Has this person been walking with me through my spiritual development? Has this person also helped me to get my finances together? Has this person helped me to be a better woman? Because why in the world would God speak to that woman, not about any other area of your life that you need to get in order in accordance with the word and the will of God, but He only speaking to this person about your future husband, as if God's priority for you is marriage, when God's priority is kingdom. God's priority is reaching souls for Christ. God's priority for you is going to be whatever it is God needs you to focus on, so that you can be the best version of yourself, and so that your life can give Him the most glory. Not a man who, by the way, has not even approached you, doesn't even know your name yet. So I'm giving you all of these things in love because I don't want you to waste time, effort, and energy believing in false prophecies or false dreams that were either given because of your emotions, because you have a crush on him, or sent by Satan to cause you to be distracted or to be consumed and obsessing about a man when that's not even what God is actually not even speaking to you at all about this person. And then the last part of that was if you believe that you've heard the voice of God. So if you believe that God has spoken to you about Him, I will also say the same thing that I said about those dreams. What else is God speaking to you about in this season? How else is God leading you in this season? Are you telling me that you've been growing and God is speaking to you and leading you in every area of your life, and He also is speaking to you about this man? Speaking about your future husband, because God can do anything, right? Let's just say it is God. Here's what you need to do moving forward. You need to do nothing. You need to wait on God to also speak to that man. Because just like the example that I always give in Mary, when God spoke to Mary about what He was going to do in the conception and birth of Jesus Christ, He also spoke to Joseph. God didn't only speak to Mary and then leave Joseph in the dark, and then Mary had all of this amazing revelation and Joseph knew nothing. God is always going to speak to the man. When we follow the order of God in the book of Genesis, God spoke to Adam. Adam was responsible for relaying the message to Eve. And so therefore, God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. God is not only going to speak to you, but He's also going to speak to that man. So allow that man to hear from God about you, and then allow that man to step forth. Allow that man to approach you, to pursue you, to know what you believe you already know, and that is that you are his future wife. So I hope this video was helpful. Actually, I know it was. I know that it may not have been what you actually wanted to hear, but I want you to be encouraged, because I want you to know that I'm actually on your side. I want you to get married. I'm called to relationships, and I'm called to marriages. I want you to manifest a high quality, high caliber man of God. I want you to hear from God and flow with his spirit. And I don't want there to be any confusion. I want you to have the most blessed situation possible. But I also don't want you to waste your time, your effort, and your energy giving yourself over to thinking that somebody is supposed to be with you, or somebody is supposed to be your future husband, and they're actually not. And what you should be spending your time, your effort, and your energy on is growing spiritually, healing from the past, breaking soul ties, launching your business, writing the book, getting your finances in order, getting your health in order. It could be anything that God actually wants you to focus on, instead of consuming yourself with somebody because of a prophecy or a dream or a word that actually was not coming from God. So if you're not sure, I'm going to give you this last final resource. If you're not sure about when you're hearing from God, or when God is speaking and when he's not, I wrote the Single Woman's Prayer book, And I teach you about the 4 ways that God can and will speak. And I also give you 5 ways to confirm whether God is actually speaking or not. So I want you to be a woman who's mature in the spirit of God. I want you to be a woman who knows for sure when the Lord is speaking and not to be confused ever again. So go to the link in my bio, or you can go straight to Amazon.com and just put my name in. And you can go to my author page and you can see the resources that I have available to help you. So I hope that was helpful. Yeah, and I'll see you on the next IGTV video. Bye,
y'all. All right, now. That was good. You know where you at, baby boy? You in a fish. Everybody is. You in a fish. The way you got in that fish was when you was in the water. The fish ate you a long time ago. And when you go to the beach and play in the water and stuff, celebrating graduation and stuff, you be in the water and it be, you know what I'm saying, big fish coming over and eating you. When you see the little fish jump up, the big fish jump up, eat him and you, but you just black out so fast, you didn't know you died. You didn't feel the pain. You didn't do nothing. And he just went down. And then you wake up as somebody else totally different on land. This Jonah. That's how you change. The fish ate me, but I still had my soul and spirit. Then when I got to land, this fish didn't have to spit me out or nothing. No. I didn't have to walk out of it or nothing. My spirit and soul left out of the fish. My spirit really, not my soul, because my soul had a lot of bad shit. All them people behind me that I left back there, all my family members and stuff, when I left where I didn't want to go to, they was telling me, don't go. So I changed my mind. I ain't go to them. But then they was needing me more than anybody else. And God made me get ate up by a fish. And yes, I was on a boat. And they got to wondering who the problem is. Just like right now on the sea. You might have a boat full of people. And then they in panic. They in the room now because somebody on the boat is a problem. Because something happened. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If a fish eat you, he ate you. You him then. He ate you. If you get ate up by a spirit, he ate you. If you don't like fish, fish can eat you. And then if you go to God and you hate fish and you can't tell God why you hate fish, then you know what I'm saying? Because the fish ate you. That's why you hate fish, Nike. A fish ate Nike, not no goddamn nothing like that. Them shoes been out there, and then them fish, they be nibbling on your shoes and stuff. They tried to throw my baby girl. They heard about you, but then they put you on a shoe, put your name on a shoe. When Stephen looked up Nike, he seen you smiling so much, and Stephen became Jesus, but Jesus is Langston. Nike, he was Stephen. You know what I'm saying? All of us up here without the excess pepper in the food. We making new products now. This the people who out there working in the other cities, daddy. Where you at looks dry your street, but long as you stay on your street, we're okay. Everybody out. Sometimes they got to change the air bottle. A fresh air bottle might run out of air at them. And you have to cut it off and find a bottle and get a bottle, cut it back on. But you get everybody out first. You know what I'm saying? While God talking. You know what I'm saying? So while God talking, the fire watch looking for the ball and doing it there. Because, you know, it's some people that need to disappear. You know what I'm saying? And then when he put them back in, they safe to go back in. The air fresh again. But sometimes, you know, different times of the day, I'm on different times of y'all. When I'm doing something, it's like years away from y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say, Babylon falling. Shit, yeah. Shit, yeah. They stole our scriptures. How can you say they stole our scriptures at this time right now, homeboy? You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's what I'm talking about. We still judging and accusing. Devil, shut the fuck up. You ain't never been up this high. You was way down there on earth. I ain't never brought you up here. You ain't fussed with us up here. Everything above ground is heaven. Air is heaven. Adam is rich. Adam is real. Adam is reliable. You know what I'm saying? You didn't like that when y'all had y'all shit in the beginning. So goddamn, I made you see some shit on TV that wasn't real and gave you a Bible and told you stories before you goddamn seen the goddamn television. Told you how to build a television in different people. So television is television. You know what I'm saying? And if you spell television, it's Troy shit. Troy's vision. Troy's vision. Troy's victory. Troy's everything that he gave his kids. And if you my kids, everybody my kids. So I start off in hell, I come up to be dirt, and then I come up in the air and be a man. Then I go up in the air and be an angel. And then I go up in the air and I do that shit. I did that too many times. Every time you breathe, I'm in a different city, I'm doing a different show. This is Michael Jackson. It don't stop, man. So, you know, if you Michael Jackson in your city and stuff like that, then Michael, hey, Caleb and Khalil and Caden, you rich. So everybody got the money, you know, but everybody ain't got to work. And Diane, you got a card with everything on it. You don't need to be in them people's business on the job no more. And you should get you a man that you can have sex with all day long. I know that's what you like. So, you know, I'm paying you to do that, Diane. So you can stay in the bedroom, have sex all day. In the plant BASF, Adam got to go out there and see what went on in his life in that plant. So, hey, man, like the nursing home, they couldn't tell you why she got fired. You know why she got fired. You know why she got fired. That's when she lost it. And everybody lost then. Village on the Creek. Village on the Creek. Shit. They don't want to get at a name. Shit. Put their daddy name on it. That's where he gonna be. If he put them in that hospital and made them, I'm the god of it. But then if he didn't learn his lesson and he ended up there, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
To some alarming video of a violent attack in Brooklyn. Police say a group of men ambushed and assaulted a pizza delivery worker, stealing everything, including his bike.
Pretty scary stuff, huh? Will here from Modern Barbarian, and if you give me a minute, I'm going to show you how to stack the deck in your favor if, God forbid, anything like this should ever happen to you. But hey, if you think no one out there can clean your clock, or carrying a gun is the solution to all of life's problems, go ahead and hit that skip button below. This stuff is not for you. So a few years ago, something similar actually happened to me. I was attacked by a few guys out of the blue late at night. Now I walked away, but my face needed stitches, my nose was smashed, my ribs were broken. They also got my wallet and my cell phone. But you know what the worst thing was? For the first time in my life, I felt fear and self-doubt like never before. You see, I'm a pretty big guy, and in most cases I could handle myself. I'd been in a few scraps, but they usually ended with a few punches or a trip down to the ground before someone broke it up. Youth, size, and strength had always been on my side. But this situation scared the crap out of me. I felt powerless, and so I vowed to never let that happen to me again, and I started training. I went to a local fight gym and started training some boxing, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu. I went to class 2 to 3 times per week for about 4 years, and I thought I was really getting somewhere until I went to an anything goes sparring meetup and got my ass handed to me. I was pissed. 4 years of training and I felt like I had just started. So I went on a mission to find a no BS fight system that took the best of everything out there and threw away all the stupid stuff like most of the sport jiu-jitsu being taught today. Sorry guys. Well, I found what I was looking for. The program is called Combat Fighter, and it was developed by a special operations warrior who goes by the name of John Black. This guy really knows his stuff. In addition to hand-to-hand combat on the battlefield, he was a bouncer in a really rough bar and has been in hundreds of scraps. The system he created is deceptively simple. Heck, you can go through the whole course in a weekend, but it is absolutely brutal and it works. The handful of techniques he teaches will get you out of 97% of the nasty situations out there in the blink of an eye. You'll learn how to deal with multiple attackers, weapons, less than lethal situations like the jackass in the bar that won't leave you alone. It's all there. The best part is you can train these techniques anywhere, alone or with a buddy, and it costs less than 1 month at any martial arts school. Plus, it's backed by an ironclad 100% money-back guarantee, so there's never any risk. Look, this program is not going to make you the MC champ fighter right now. You won't regret it.
We don't need to be fighting, man. We don't need to be fighting. That's nonsense. If you got all the money in the world and you can get whatever you want, you shouldn't have a problem with nobody. Somebody hit you accidentally, don't get out talking shit. Just go buy another car. You should. God card is insured. And it ain't never gonna go down, whether you good or bad. You gonna disappear if you bad. So judging and accusing, killing, stealing, and destroying is a no-no. Never again. You can go back to work now. We gotta love what we do. And we'll be professionals at it. We got the money. Love being competitive. Everything is a game. War is a rumor, but it's real in some places. So go to work, come home, play with your kids, learn different things, because there's a lot of stuff you're going to be available to now. Because just like me, when I was doing my thing, a lot of people took off and got out of the church to do their thing, and a lot of people done came up here with me, but a lot of people done fell off trillions of years back, long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, family? On God, I hit him 4 times. Those are the words of a man who was on social media live as he was riding in a car. Apparently, after he had shot a man. What's interesting is he's bragging, and he's checking his views, checking his likes. You know, he's driving, steady looking at the phone. He hears some sirens, and he tells the passenger, I'm gonna get out here and run. If that's the police, if they turn around. The police actually pass him up. He see the police pass by, and he said, if you turn around, I'm gonna get out and run. Sure enough, police turn around, he get out and run, and then he runs for a very short time. He's a big dude. Didn't get far. He surrenders. Puts his hands up. Police run up on him, gun drawn. He's like, man, what I do? The officer tells him, get on the ground. We'll figure it out later. Officer put the cuffs on him. This fool said, I ain't do nothing. Right after he went live on social media and implemented himself in an apparent, at least attempted murder. Could be murder. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure how long this video has been out.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to talk about it because I was just on IG Live with Gilly the Kid, and we were talking about what happened to committing a crime and trying to get away with it. Now, I wouldn't advise you to commit a crime.
Yeah, that's right.
But if you are going to commit a crime,
yeah.
isn't the idea to get away? Who wants to just go to jail for a gang of years?
Yeah.
Who want to have to pay for lawyers?
And who, wait a minute, Willie D, wait a minute. And who really want to take care of y'all ass in jail? Who want to take care of y'all ass in jail? I'm talking to the dude who killed Sugar Man. Now, why would I need to, if I know you killed my brother, why would I need to save you? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why would I need to save you so you can come up here and bring that shit and your daddy shit back up here? This God talking to an evil named son. An evil named son. Shit. That's Victoria's Secret. Killed the goddamn, they killed goddamn the brother of God. Probably killed God because he was probably down there at Adam. Shit. With a cord.
And the judgment. I do not understand this phenomenon for the life of me. Now, I know when I was coming up, we had a bunch of dummies out there. But I just cannot imagine myself ever being that dumb. Well, I will report myself.
Mm-hmm.
I will be the eyewitness to my own crime.
Mm-hmm.
Go on social media and say, yeah, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the police catch me, I say, I ain't did nothing. Why you messing with me?
Mm-hmm.
Can't you see his mama pulling out photos after he get down? My baby ain't never did nothing. Pulling out little fourth grade photos. My baby ain't never did nothing to nobody. He was a good boy.
Running with them friends.
Who just put 4 inside of another human being, let him tell it. I don't understand it, family. Perhaps you can help me out. I do not understand how people could rob a bank and get on social media and show the money off, throw the money in there. There was one guy who worked at a bank. He was stealing money from the bank and depositing the money in his account at the bank through the ATM. And getting on social media and flashing the money from the bank. A bank employee.
Yeah.
Flashing hundreds.
Yeah.
You already know. That something is wrong with that picture.
Boy, Willie D, you got me laughing like a motherfucker, Willie D. I like you, Willie D. I like you. Man, when me and you get on the show, you better not say nothing to me, because me and you'll be telling too much shit then.
And drinking, and then putting the top back on. Making ice cream. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Filming themselves. Just to be relevant for a moment. Why would you put yourself through all that? Here's the deal. At the end of the day, people are not laughing with you. They're laughing at you.
Yeah.
You go out there, even if you squeeze that trigger, you think you're doing something hard. You get some stripes.
Yeah.
Your ass gonna be sitting in that prison.
Yeah.
In that cell all by yourself.
Sure is.
The people that's saying, yeah, man, that real, he a real one. People that's rooting you on, that's laughing and enjoying your train wreck. None of them are going to send you any money for stamps, envelopes. They're not going to write you any letters. They're not going to put any money on your books. They're not going to come visit you. They're not going to.
And you're not going to be able to come outside. You got a card now. You got a card now. God talking now. Everybody in them prisons got a card. You know what I'm saying? They don't need they need to use it in the prison system when they go to the cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to know how much food to take to the prisons. And we still got prison guards and stuff like that. If you was a good prison guard, keep your job. If you was a bad one, don't work no more at all. I don't even want you working in my plants and shit. Don't want you working in my stores and shit. Don't need you working at all. I done paid you trillions of years ago. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got a card. Nobody should want for nothing. Work is free. All you got to do is love what you do. We still got sick people going to be sick for a few more years till we get everything we need perfect. And we got heavenly food, heavenly services, heavenly bodies to where they incorruptible and will not die no more. And we ain't got to worry about changing into this and that. We can be what we want this nation.
Want to make sure your baby got something. They're not going to make sure that your mama or your girl is taken care of. They are going to sit back and laugh at your ass. That's what they're going to do. Meanwhile, you done blew your time, blew your life.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how heavy the crime was.
Mm-hmm.
But even if it's a misdemeanor,
mm-hmm.
you're the only one going to court and having to pay lawyers.
Yeah.
Pay court fines.
Yeah.
Spend time
Yeah.
stressing out.
Mm-hmm.
Paying for parking fees. Going through all of this unnecessary trauma.
Well, the parking fees, everybody should already know. It's just like when you go through a school zone, you know it go down to 15 miles an hour, sometimes 10. You do what it say. You know what I'm saying? But then it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like knowing, you know, by the school zone. It tell you that, you tell you that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know you got to slow down. And that's like anything else. You know what I'm saying? You just can't, like you say, parking tickets. If you a good, shape, you in good shape, good health, and God has blessed you with good shape and good health. You in a car, you got groceries, you got a card to go buy your groceries like everybody else, and it's full forever. All you do is just go to work, for the love of God. And you see a parking spot. You want to go in the store, but you want to park close, but you're a healthy person, and you see a handicap. It's people that need to park there that's handicapped, really handicapped, then, and you park there, then don't worry about the ticket from the police. Police, I don't want you to worry about giving them a ticket. No, I don't want you to worry about giving them a ticket. Who I want to give them a ticket is God. You know what I'm saying? This app. God, I want you to give them a ticket in their heart and let them know, you're not handicapped. So you can walk that distance to the store. That's laziness when you want that close parking spot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And being jealous of somebody who handicapped, who ain't got nothing, and then you want to park in their spot. And that's just like somebody being on top. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If somebody on top, you always coming from the bottom trying to pull him down, and then when he offer you to give him everything, you don't really want it. You don't even really want it. You done shot and killed people and you in prison, and you didn't even really want no money. I mean, you wanted money. You know what I'm saying? But then when it came down to it, and you seeing God, then it wasn't even about money. You didn't even want money. You know what I'm saying? Because I offered you everything, and you still trying to tell these kids to kill, steal, and destroy. You know what I'm saying? Go to war, get revenge, and do this when the money answered everything. Money is the card. It's the man. I got a kid I coach named Money. Money is him. That's my grandson. You know what I'm saying? God damn, that's why I like that girl so much, Adam, that Maria. Because somewhere down the line, me and Maria had a relationship. This Uncle Pick. Yeah.
Just because you wanted to be famous for a moment. Because you're only going to be famous for a moment, just a moment. The moment will be fleeting. It's only a moment. Then you're going to have to go out and do something else stupid because you don't have the patience to do something productive to go viral. Now, doing something productive, takes a little bit more thought because there's a lot of competition out there. You can do something stupid and go viral just like that. Anything dumb, you're going to go viral. Yeah, you go viral. What's the consequences? Doing something productive to go viral takes a little bit more thought, a little bit more effort.
Yeah.
But the benefits are great. You don't have to watch your back. You got to worry about going to jail, eating jailhouse food, having visitors, dealing with visitors, bending over, butt naked, spreading your cheeks, another man licking up your crack.
Yeah.
You ain't got to deal with being in jail, possibly when a loved one dies and you can't go to the funeral. They get sick. You can't rush in there to see them before they pass. You can't watch your babies grow up.
Yeah.
Or you do watch them grow up, but you're missing major milestones in their lives.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You got to be smarter than that.
Yeah.
If you're going to do something, family, just so I don't have to make another video like this.
Yeah.
Please do not film it.
Yeah.
No more talk.
All right now. And whoever that was, he talking about that killed somebody or shot somebody and say, I hit him 4 times. You know what I'm saying? They got you. They got you, don't they? And if that person dies, I think I got them. They not dead, but I saw you do it. You know what I'm saying?
How's it going, everybody? It's Justin here. Everybody here knows me. Y'all having a blessed day. I'm having a blessed day. Y'all see my beautiful children here? Look at my princess, Kaylee. What we also have, if y'all look outside, is a disgruntled mother of one of my children. She didn't call the police on me. I don't know if this is live or not. I've never done this, so I don't know if this is working or what. I feel stupid. Yeah, anyways, excuse me, baby. I don't even know what she come to do, but we're going to find out. What I'm doing is, I'm going to just wait until they knock on my door. The police have to come up here and ask me my side of the story. It's a black officer. So I'm not even going to go outside. Civil matter.
Yeah.
Matter of fact.
See, we all have problems, K-Man. You and James got to work them out. Y'all got kids. You know, this is what we going through right now. You know what I'm saying? This man, girlfriend or whatever, baby mama, talking to the police in front of his yard. You know what I'm saying? He got to go out there and talk. You know what I'm saying? And she white. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a black thing or a white thing. It's not a prejudice thing because it's a black cop and black and white girl. I mean, white girl and black dude.
Visitation's over. I already understand how the rules go. It's a civil matter. We already agreed I keep for 2-week intervals. I have 3 other children in there. I have 4 children total. My visitation goes for 2 weeks with my other children. She already agreed upon it. We went to court yesterday. I was not bound to consent. So she's upset right now. We already agreed that she goes home at 6. She just got off the phone with her daughter saying, you're coming home on Friday at 6 p.m. So she's over here out of sheer anger. She could be at work right now. My kids are at peace, inside playing. I have legitimation papers right here. There's no one's going home today. Everyone's in peace. She's getting her daughter on Friday. Not a problem. I'll be right back. Go in the house and get it. You need anything else? So I don't have to make.
No, I want.
I'll be right back. That's how that works. You see this? She cannot force him to give me my child. You know why? Because I did this properly.
Yeah.
This is something I want to show people because I've been working on this for a very long time. I've been working very hard to make sure I'm active in my children's lives. You see how I'm walking? 1 second, baby. You see how I'm walking right in here? Right back. Officer only asked for my ID. And guess what he's going to get? My ID. Because this black man right here works hard. My license is not suspended. I'm going to give him here's my legitimation papers just so I don't forget that as well so I can send her along her way. It's sad that I have to do this. I've never done a live video. So it's sad this is my first one. It just goes to show you how we get treated out here. And how these women think they got it over us.
Yeah.
I'm a dad and I love my kids, and this is what I do. I pay her $5.74 every month, and this is how I'm getting treated.
$5.74 a month. God damn.
That ain't gonna. That's the reason why I'm here.
But I'm saying I want my child. That's all
Okay,
I want.
this is the reason why I'm here because of that. Not because I'm coming to get the child, because I can't do that.
Okay. I said, I'm not gonna work. Why? I said I want my child. That's what I'm calling the police.
I already called them because you're trespassing. You're not welcome at my house. You're not welcome here. You don't respect. I've never come to your house. When have I come? Never. Never. I've never been at your house. I don't want to be there. For what reason? I don't want to deal with you. You want to be dealt with. Yes, you do. You got to deal with me for the rest of your life. I don't have to deal with you. This is proof. You will get your child on Friday like we already agreed. Keep everything cordial. Stop doing extra stuff. Grow up. This is extra.
See, that's the kind of problems we got, God. That's the kind of problem we got. This Adam, you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of problem we got. This man, you know what I'm saying? His baby mama got the kid. I mean, he got kids with this woman, and he got kids, you know, in the house, you know what I'm saying? And he got the kids for 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? But she coming early trying to take the kid, you know what I'm saying? The police say, I ain't come to give you the kid because I can't take the kid. It's a court order that he got to stay. The kid can stay with their daddy. Dad ain't doing nothing to the kid's wrong. You know, and she just got a problem. She want her kid because he got to deal with her and he got to put up with if she want to take the kid early or he ain't got to deal with that. This God. Court order is court order. It's still the same thing. God got court in heaven. You know what I'm saying? For a situation like this. We ain't killing, stealing, and destroying no more. But all this jealousy and hate and envy and you know, all that stuff gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more jealousy and hating and all that. Man, I'm one man that wasn't never good at shit. I was great at everything, but I was never good at shit because everybody wouldn't let me play it, would never let me learn it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm above age now. I don't play what my kids play. So I'm not in that era. So me and my kids don't talk all the time. So I try to teach them when I'm around them while they playing their games so I can get them the information they need to prolong our living in eternity. But I don't want to age no more. That's the thing. I want some anti-aging. You know what I'm saying? And anti-aging is my kids, my grandkids, and my kids, and me, and my grandfathers and stuff. We anti-aging. And the reason we anti, because we don't put I at the end of anti. You know what I'm saying? I can put that if I'm on earth because I'm trying to get help from God. You know what I'm saying? Because we really don't need ants. But if you see them, don't worry about them. They still got a job. You know what I'm saying? And their job is just to eat. That's all. And they know if they gonna eat, guess what they got to do? They got to go out there and get it and bring it down. You know what I'm saying? So all you got to do to eat is go to the bank, Get that credit card. It's loaded, and you don't owe that woman $540 a month no more for the kids. The kids got a card from God, just like Bougie got a $2 million when his daddy died. He got everything now because I'm his daddy. You know what I'm saying? This Ethan Wright, spelled almost right. Now I got it right. I know what I need to be now, daddy. This Bougie. Be what you want to be, son. This God. You know what I'm saying?
You're at my house right now. Because you wasted your gas calling the police out here. I'm not wasting my time. I'm going to go back to my house and enjoy time with my kids. You got to drive back to whatever side of town you came from. Whatever. This is what happens, everyone. I had to have some video evidence.
Yeah.
This is what I deal with. This is who I deal with. This is how they want to treat me. This is how they want to act on a consistent basis.
Yeah, yeah.
One thing I do is call whoever you want to call.
And we ain't doing shit wrong.
Not a problem.
You know what I'm saying? But just tell
okay.
me.
You should have, could have. They still want to school. Already got kids. They're not going to go with that.
Talking about I can still modify it. I can still modify. Why you want to modify it? It's 2 weeks and 2 weeks.
That miserable. I can't enjoy time with my daughter. That hurt. That bit. I can't spend time out. Because you're not getting what you want. That's what this is about. It is. Agreed. So they give us a state 401 anyways. I don't care. That's good enough for me. Okay, keep following it. You're going to keep crying wolf. They're going to say something about that. Out today. Your numbers are wrong. Learn math and then go file contempt. Can't even do it. Tell her to go back to work. Tell your girl to go back to work. She's over here bothering me. She should be at work.
Huh.
I know.
She says, not my business, not my business, that white lady say. And white lady says, not my business, not my business. All right.
It's kind of sloppy because I'm actually left-handed, but you know.
It's certain things you got to sign, but you don't sign your life away to nobody. It's worth too much for that.
Yes, I promise. The fuel pump comes. You're going to bring me the fuel pump tomorrow, actually. So, yeah, I replaced everything else and it didn't work. It's a marginal size. It's probably a little bit longer, but it's not heavy. Thank you so much. All right, you have a blessed day.
All right.
All right, you too.
All right.
Okay. See the measures they go to? I can't just have my kid moving around. You got niggas fighting you in front of you, but I can't have my kids in the house together. Okay.
Yeah.
Hilarious. And I'm pitiful.
Yeah.
Money talk. I do less talking. I don't feel like talking no more. I'm gonna get off this live video. I just want to show you guys, because everybody, we all have mutual friends. So, you know, I just had to really put this out there. Let y'all see what I deal with. So y'all can see both sides of the story in the flesh right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now she don't want me picked off of school. Taking my mom and my sister off the list. She's just ruining family relationships. That's really sad.
Yeah.
It's everything for you. You're not their child. I'm her child. That's so sad. That's so sad. You're taking a grandchild away from her grandmother. That's so pitiful. That's so good of you. She don't owe you nothing. I'm her daddy. I'm her parent. She don't have to talk to you. That's the benefit of this. We took this course so she don't have to do that. She don't have to be your mama. She don't want to be your mama. She wants to be my child and your child's grandchild. That's it. She don't have to have no relations with you. That's fine. I appreciate your mother, and she knows that. Oh, okay. Boring as hell. No life. This is pitiful. Been going through this for years. I've had enough.
Yeah.
Like, I've had enough.
Yeah.
This is what I do. I work on motorcycles. I take care of my kids, and this is what I got to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all have a blessed day, though.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. But a homeboy work on motorcycles and take care of his kids, you know what I'm saying? That's what he do, you know what I'm saying? And you know, shoot, that dude might been working on your motorcycle, daddy. This Jeremy, shoot, he heard that. Shoot, he might have a booster ready to go, you know what I'm saying, with you. You know what I'm saying? So you can win some races, daddy. But Man, I don't want to see nobody burying their daughters and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That, I don't want to ever see that. Adam 22 response. Let me see what Dame Dash said. Pandemic proof. Let me see what they talking about.
What's up, bro?
What up, Dame? What's happening?
Everything. I was taking a little nap. You know the good thing about
I had made a quick little run. What's up with you? How's your health?
Super good, actually. I was about to say, but it's important. I've been talking to a lot of the people in the medical industry that I know, and it really is important right now for diabetics to be in control. The thing about diabetes is it affects you later, so people sometimes get lazy about it. But right now, immediately, it's in your best interest to be in the best health of your life, or at least to make sure your immune system has the same chance as everybody else. See, when your blood sugar, when you're out of control, you're more susceptible to infection for anything. So that's why they say that. You know what I mean? So diabetics have got it and got through it, but you have to, if you're not, if your immune system, and that's another reason why black people are getting it a lot, because they're the ones that eat the cheapest denomination of food, which is the unhealthy. All that bullshit.
The carnivore stuff. I've been doing kind of vegan right now, so I've been on that for the last. I'm kind of vegan. I'm about to go all the way full vegan in a minute. I've been kind of vegan. I've been practicing and getting it right, learning how to cook certain things.
Yeah, that's good.
It's actually cool, man. After you start eating like that, you don't really be tripping.
I've been like that for 3 years. And the thing is,
it wasn't a hard adjustment for you.
Disgusting to me. You know what I'm saying? So, I just can't eat it right now. It makes me nauseous. But I just had a burger that Rocky made that tastes better than a regular beef burger. It's just other alternatives that are healthy, and nothing has to die.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and she's, during this, being that I'm home all day, even though I usually was, but I'm at the gallery, she's been cooking up a storm, like every day she's been off though. And also that's why I think it's important that, if you get quarantined and you don't like the way your life is in the house, it's really important when this you come out of this, you figure out how, if you ever get quarantined again, that you really enjoy yourself and you don't feel it. This has been time where all the independence that I've been talking about, where I say if you have a boss, then that means if he can't pay you, then he can fire you, or there's nothing you can do. So
a lot of my clients got fired, man. A lot of people got laid off that I know. A lot of people.
And that's the insecurity part. I've always been trying to tell people that at the end of the day, you think there's security in the job, but really that means you're just dependent on that particular business being able to function. And if it can't, you're out of the job. And then what are you going to do? So a lot of people are like,
that's what I'm talking about. A lot of people not getting fired so much. A lot of people quitting because they don't want to work for nobody that, think they're better than them. You know what I'm saying? I really, didn't have a problem with that until I seen, I didn't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I understood, that if you're a contractor, the operators and, higher up superintendents and all that shit of the company are people that you don't even conversate with. Man, when I was an operator, I talked to everybody. I talked to operators. I talked to engineers. I talked to, everybody. You know what I'm saying? But then when I became a contractor again, when I got fired from Dow, after they killed me, then, they, kept me alive so they could stay alive. and then, you know, kept lying to me and stuff. And, you know, they'd even, you know, they gave me $47,000. I messed over somebody with that, but that was a good reason you messed over. Checkmate to whoever thought they was going to get some of that. So, you know, it's time, man, that, you know what I'm saying, we have everything and just work for the love of God. I'm not no boss, man. I'm a God. I'm a daddy. That's all. That got sons that cut hair, sons that work in the plant. I don't need to be out there no more. I got sons like you that's got a name, Dame Dash. He want his name on shit. He wanted to go all over the world. He can do it. He got a big name. You know what I'm saying? Do some shit, Dame Dash. Let me hear some rapping. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear some. I don't want to hear no business strategies now. You know, I used to hear rap out of you. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear some of that cold shit. Because, shit, I didn't become a rapper till I was like 40-something or, you know what I'm saying, 30-something. You know what I'm saying? And then I really wasn't rapping. I was just God talking to music. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I enjoyed doing it. And then when I would turn to y'all and I would listen to y'all, I enjoyed y'all. But y'all started talking about killing, stealing, and destroying and this and that, and had the people all over the world killing, stealing, and destroying. Then they parents and the kids having disagreements, and you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, man, that hurt me, man. That hurt me. And nobody wants to even sing now. Nobody wants you to hear their raps. Nobody wants to hear what's going on in God's area. But then they want to play gangster stuff, you know, LA and New York and, you know, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? They want to keep the shit fucked up. And the people who's spitting the shit is in prison. You know what I'm saying? And outside of prison, because when you got a friend in prison, you in prison. Because your friend, you know, you is your friend. If you tap into your friend, because that's your brother. You know what I'm saying? If your brother tap into you, he can see out there. You know what I'm saying? And people, you go to talking too much, people can see you, see him in you. If you go to talking about him and he in prison, you know what I'm saying? And that person know him, and that person knows somebody he did something to, then you got a problem. Then you got a problem. That's all over the world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if I went to Indianapolis, you know, I'd run into people that Robert, my cousin, knew. You know what I'm saying? If I went to Indianapolis. But if I go to Indianapolis, I'm only going to meet the rich people that Robert knew. You know what I'm saying? Because he was rich when he played football. But then if I go to Van Vliet, I'm going to meet the poor people that he knew, because didn't nothing change. He played football for money. He loved it. He played 9-10 years. Then he retired. You know what I'm saying? Went to coaching. He did a good job. He went back to coaching, because if you're rich, you still got to do something. So coaching football was the thing. And that's the way I wanted Adam to do. When Adam died at the plant, I didn't want him to start welding again. But, you know, the government and everybody started using AI. You know what I'm saying? And then they had him welding, teaching welding, you know what I'm saying? Safety council. They'd have clips of him and shit. He's standing there talking to people. They'd have that clip, you know, and they selling it for money. Now, priceless, God's word. They selling it for money and keeping him broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? No car, no house, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, he live in a house, but it's not his. He owes a landlord. You know what I'm saying? That should have a card with everything on it and shouldn't come to him for $1,200. Because if you got a card with everything on it, when I said it, why are you coming to me asking me for $1,200? That's a sin, and that's a Sean. Sin is Sean, my nephew. And that's the last one. The work Jerry did for me was taken care of. What the work Sean did for me was taken care of. The work his daddy, Honey Boy, did for me. I'm going to name something Honey Boy too, Sean, after you and your daddy. and your granddaddy. And then, shit, you know, Mike, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson. That's why you dark-skinned, Mike, and light-skinned for Sean daddy, because Sean had to come out light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? That's why Sean granddaddy was light-skinned. I had to take some ingredients out, like extra pepper, so it got a little light. Had too much pepper. You know what I'm saying? It was a little dark, and you know what I'm saying, extra strength, you know, power, because black is power. You know what I'm saying? They ain't tell you that. They told you white was all kinds of shit, but they ain't tell you about that powerful black. You know what I'm saying? Black a motherfucker, cover your ass up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We don't, man, we looking for colleges now. Shit, now word from heaven. Let me see. What you saying now, word from heaven? Let me see.
I found a way to run my old computers with no hard drive. Here it is. And it's not in this computer.
God wants to encourage you that you are here for such a time as this, that he wants cleansing to happen from the spirit of fear, because he wants us delivered. He wants you delivered. And so I just speak right now that you've not received the spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. I declare right now, put on your helmet of hope, of salvation, the positive expectation of good, because something good, something
is going to happen to you.
Something good. Oh boy. Now, if you talk about a tangible presence, it just fell on me. It is now, it is all over me. I am like, whoa. I mean, it's like, yeah, I know it's a feeling, but it's not just a feeling, it's an anointing. This is not a cliche. What I'm going to declare is a living reality. Something good is just about to happen. Something good. I feel that presence of like the great cloud of witnesses looking in. I see Oral Roberts in that great cloud of witnesses right now. I see Papa Kenneth Hagin in the great cloud of witnesses. I see Derek Prince in the great cloud of witnesses. I see Catherine Kuhlman in the great cloud of witnesses. And there is, God has a word. Heaven has a word to release to earth. Something good is just about to happen. Something good is just about to happen. It was 50 plus 70 years ago that three movements of God were birthed in the earth at the same time. The charismatic movement, the messianic movement, and the Jesus people movement. We are back in such a Kairos time, and it's going to be a movement and a youth awakening that the world has never seen. I speak it forth, and God is going to move upon the Jewish people in diaspora, and God is going to move upon the Middle East. He's going to move upon Iran. I've been prophesying for a decade that there will be the fastest church growth is going to happen in Iran, and that there will be a people's revolution that will occur, and that there will be Iran will run with the gospel in the name of Jesus, and there will be a people's revolution that will occur. And I declare that there will be a great new movement that will be relevant. It will be historic, that will happen in the land of Israel. And I declare in the name of Jesus, we are passing over into a new empowering of fight.
Now, I heard you say Iran will run. Well, Iran at it better be in Texas. It better be in Texas. But we ain't going nowhere, Papa. You can run, but we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Get another job, bruh. We don't need nobody to tell us about hope no more, because it never was spelled right. Spell hope right. Get all the information you need from that driver's license that y'all got of mine here in Houston that the police brought to you, that you better pull out of that desk and take to the bank and get my membership. God, Adam LaTroy Jackson, Lamb, Book of Life. I ran already, you live. Don't run. Just go to work where you at if you in Iran. Texas.
Fire of presence, of gifting, and with the fire, character to carry the gift. I got to go back to this statement. Something good. Mercy. Receive it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Receive it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's micro before it's macro.
Mm-hmm.
One time I was teaching out of the book of Numbers, and I said, and the glory of the Lord will cover the earth as the waters covers the seas. The Holy Spirit interrupted me while I'm teaching, and he says, how do you think that will happen? And I go, and I'm still teaching, and I go, tell me. And he says, and I recited again, the glory of the Lord will cover the earth as the waters cover the seas. How do you think that will happen? And he said to me, one clay pot at a time. One clay pot at a time. You're the clay pot. You're the laborer in the rice fields. You're the laborer in the kitchen. You're the laborer in the family. You are the one. You are the one. And I speak over you a fresh baptism in the Holy Spirit. I speak a fresh fire. I speak a fresh giftedness. I speak a fresh sanctification that burns out sin, iniquity, patterns, and even addictions. Someone is getting healed of diverticulitis right now. Someone is getting the bloodstream getting healed of leukemia. There's a healing of the generational spirit of infirmity, and it's actually getting burned out by the fire of God. Someone with a stage 4 cancer in their lungs, I see something greater than radiation. It's Holy Ghost saturation of His presence, and it's a Holy Ghost. I don't know really what I'm talking about right now. Holy Ghost like protons, and it's because they're prophetic. It's prophetic presence, and it's going to infiltrate. I just see someone with a stage 4 lung issue and cancer, but that God has the remedy. God has the protection. God has something for you. And I just speak forth provision, preservation, protection, presence of God to shift into the new era of the new promise in Jesus' name.
Go get your card, fellas. An angel said it, not amen. So when y'all get that angel's message, remember what I said. Do not, you know what I'm saying, provoke him. Do not provoke him, because he got God in it.
Age 49 to 63 and not able to work? This message is for you. New rules in 2020 now make it easier for millions of Americans like you to qualify for up to $3,011 a month in government support. These special rules now make it much account every month.
We don't need y'all's money. God gave us everything. All we got to do is work. Work is free. Money ain't. You got it already. So go eat and drink and make sure y'all go to and work them rice fields and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And do your job. This Uncle Peck, I taught y'all how to do it, and I'll be out there looking at you while you work.
Paying into a system that's designed to
But I'm finna get off this thing now.
help you if you're currently out of work.
I'm finna get off this thing now. You know what I'm saying? It was good talking to y'all, man. This class was very long, Daddy. But I'm gonna get off this thing and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Finna take me a walk. Peace.